Estás para dar só intro. Hey, what up YouTube? It's your boy Master. I'm back with another stream.
Era para já. Exportava.
And today we're gonna be watching FNCS. Wait, Jinx, you fucking.
Lá. Era,
stream?
shut-se. Shut-se.
Passa Jinx
Yeah.
stream, man.
Jure?
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm streaming, by the way.
Era.
Oh, I hope I didn't say anything out of line. Bro, this is why I have good aim, man.
Boa. Ai, já faltava. Ó. Você com bandit?
Good job, Bandit. Good job.
Good job, Bandit. Good job.
Good bandit.
Oh, I have. Este tá should muted. Eu não quero stream, não. Vou jogar aí para shoot.
Oh, what?
Wait, they can't see the gap. You have to take the jacket off. They can't see the gap.
Wait,
It's okay.
huh? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Press the wrong shit. Fuck.
Actually, this fucking pants just break.
Oh, yeah. Keep on going. Giat in the fucking chat.
What am I
Okay,
watching?
wait.
One last take. Oh, he takes off the shirt. What a legend. Flipsy with the.
Ja, maar ik heb
Boxes, they do
subscriber
have more
natuurlijk.
vision. There's 20 seconds until
Maar
fourth
ik
zone
heb subscriber
closes.
natuurlijk.
Yeah, opa.
So we'll have to see here what their game plan is.
Yeah, just looking around, looking
Yeah.
at the mini map.
Ja,
Not
moesten
too
jullie
many
septine
full
shot was.
teams on this side of
Bro,
the
als je wel
map. 4 total
Septination
out
te
of
solid
38.
eu jogo ping.
Maybe even a fifth.
Ping
You
is
look a
echt
little bit more down
als je
towards
niet
the
elkaar.
south. A couple solos scattered in and out of that as
TikTok,
well. Have
nessa
to be very,
stream
very
no
careful
Pascal.
when you're stacked up on the
Oh,
contested
yeah.
side
Thank
of
you,
zone
good.
as a solo.
Good.
As you jump on board Vaniac and Sined.
Let me
Our
now
early
spam
teams to
everybody with the
qualify in
link to
day
the
one
stream.
of the FNCS semifinals. And this season overall, I don't know where they're finding the eliminations. I don't know how they're grabbing the material, but it's usually late into the game. They start to build a massive sky base due to a refresh that they're able to find at the perfect time. And it's usually them consistently there, but now that we have a lot of our top dogs here in a singular lobby, I want to see if they're going to take that same risk to try to go ahead and build such a massive sky base like they did in the past.
There is a bit of materials down below that they can refarm up on. Even making use of the smart pistol to lock onto their opponents as they're up above. Looking Rift Island now. Pace and Veno running lower and lower on HP. Gonna be forced to use heals on the rotate here.
Scraps left behind in the capture point. And they have the Flowberry Fizz, so even though it is in this zone, Takata, Rift Island, the zone pulls so far away from it more times than not. Not every time, but more times than not. Flowberry Fizz Launchpad is going to allow Venom and Tayson to fly so high and so far into the zone. They can see every player that's currently positioned in and out of it, so they can find themselves the perfect spot to try to get in. Granted, hopefully they don't get sniped or taken down along the way, because that'll be the only wrench in their gameplay.
Even after going to Rift Island and taking shots back and forth with the duos contesting it, they're just 44 above the current threshold as they quickly decide it's going to be Sined and Vaniac's box that they want to get into. Straight into the action as Veno gets a wall replace, unable to
Wait, Chad, did you see Veno scamming?
The danger of the surrounding duos
Well,
is the
I'm
shots
gonna
and
show
the
that
pressure is going to come in.
Such high risk, high reward play. Very, very early for Veno and Tayson. But seeing as they are 44 above the threshold instead of below, they're going to box themselves up as a just-in-case, a plan B, while they try to look for shots elsewhere. It does have the Thunderburst, does have the Reaper Sniper. Can definitely pick up a ton of damage in the blink of an eye. Tayson spotting a player out. Veno's going to try to land a shot. Doesn't peek through, and you can see they're falling below that damage threshold, and you see their plan B behind them. Tayson's looking at it, seeing when do they go versus when do they continue to do
Pack
this.
opening, pack watch.
Now drop down to 31 above. As the pressure continues, so does the risk. Tayson now desperately looking at multiple angles. Where's that option? Where's that opportunity going to open up? Is there going to be another duo peeking? who needs damage, but you gotta be careful. You see that
Black eyes.
reflection
Black eyes.
from the sniper scope. It's terrifying,
Not a
especially
bad
if it connects onto you. But at the same time, if you can
not
just land
tell
one
why
big
did I
shot,
do
it could be enough. As
Okay, come
now
on.
they've decided it might be time to get
Black
towards
eyes, black
the
eyes.
box fights. One punch
Never
shot
mind.
could be all it
Probably
takes.
good
Case
teaming,
is
yeah.
going to be on the receiving end.
Yeah, nice counter
One
shot
that
coming out
jinx
from Banyak to deal a huge amount of damage. Sined's got to be careful though. You can't do too much damage to those builds to break it down, just like the counterparts. Piece control is going to be tricky on the other side. Now they
Little
are
pack
below.
opening,
Venno
too.
Tayson
Didn't
continuously
get black eyes.
falling, stalling themselves out. Now they're being forced here by Storm Surge to try to interact. But Tayson
Now,
landing a
why
couple
is the
shots
speed
through
so
the
actually
build,
so
gonna
good?
climb them up that Storm Surge threshold, but
I have a-
still
I made a
not
homemade
enough to
pizza.
be over. In about 30 seconds, this will activate and put them in a tougher spot than they are right now.
Big pots being dropped, being split between the duo. As they
Didn't
continue
burn
to
it this
just
time,
look at the box fight, but in the meantime, there's so many
Not sure
duos
I
now
did,
rotating in their surroundings. Down below, you can see Tayson heard a bit of the action. You can see it's actually Bevy's Pablo just in front of their box here, as they've maybe decided they don't want to
Bruh,
continue the
the
box
viewing
fight
part
with the players
Jim is
close.
back,
Double
Joe.
pickaxe comes
If
through,
you remember
directly
3
into
years
the
ago
box.
when
This
we
is all
would
or
average
nothing.
like 50 views.
Somehow Tayson was able to squeak
Like
in. He
alive.
gets the knock. It's going to be a
And, like,
trade
have
though.
3K
Venno's down.
views on
Bevy's
stream.
going to be the sacrifice on the other side. Nobody really taking note of this fight just yet. Pablo's trying to heal up. Tayson's trying to give himself more space. There is a chance he can get Venno back, but he has to build himself space, and he's doing the perfect plays to give himself a chance back into this game.
Bruh,
But
you know it's
Banyak
scam.
and Ed, they hear
Yeah.
noise going down, and they focus the other solo out. So Venno Tayson, I think this is going to be successful, and another chance into this
Nice.
game.
Huge success. Venno did get knocked down, but all they wanted was that damage. And they got the damage without even losing
God damn it,
a
this pickle's
player.
fucking hot. Oh my
As now they
fucking
do
god.
have the
Ah.
shields to recuperate what was lost during the engagement. I believe they're a little over
Bruh, Tayson
250
the goat.
above
He's
and
like
can focus a bit
simple
more now on
CS.
positioning. As Malibuka Merstash also
Even though my favorite
in a
is
critical
Savage
situation.
Benji, but
They do have the medallion, which is going to help
5
them get up to
FNCS
50
wins.
shield, but at the same time, you only have so much HP, you only have so much shields, but 500
I would also say
above
Booga,
the
but
Storm
Booga's
Surge
NA.
threshold.
in EU is
This
hard
is
this
very
region
big.
in Fortnite, so
Great to see Merstash
Win,
playing
like,
along
5
in this one.
FNCSs,
Now look at the historic run just to qualify
in the hardest region.
into this stage of the event. Multiple reboots and a huge VR. You're seeing what Storm Surge is doing to so many players around the lobby. Pixel forced to try to go in, low on Surge. Vidil makes easy work of that one. Picks up the second elimination of the game for himself. 2 total for
Vidil
the
is
team.
actually
Now they're
so nice.
following in tandem along with Malibuka or Mustache. And with that
let me
Flowberry Fizz,
get the
they're going to
leaderboard.
pass them up. And this is their chance to get to the zone and then begin to worry about that Surge.
Especially if they're able to get here first, they will have the option to look back on all the duos that are rotating through, but you want to get
What?
a bit elevated for that.
Nah,
as
we
see
can't. We
Kiduo
can.
launch
You
his
can't lose
duo
to
partner.
freaking Argentinians.
No
man.
floppers
This
left,
was,
33 HP, ticking
They
quicker
die
and
off spawn.
quicker. As now just 10 left, connects a couple shots, but you would need a blessing to get out of this situation.
Yeah, and Small Fry just wasn't
Why
enough
they
to
always
gain HP and
contest?
go to zone, but Tayson Venno back where we've seen him before in yet another fight, but this time around 200 above the damage threshold. They're gonna have more control over their game from here on out.
200
41
above
players,
Surge.
23
If you didn't know
teams
Surge,
still left
what
alive.
Surge
Even
is,
though they're
chat,
a full
basically,
duo,
it's
there's
like a
5 solos running
threshold
around
that
this lobby
basically
trying to collect
decides
those
if
solo
you're below
points.
it, like below the
They were
damage
put
that you
into
have given
panic
to
from
other
Storm
players.
Surge. They were
You
forced
will
to
get
go all
storm
in.
damage like these
And
guys,
although
and
they
start
lost a
losing
lot of
health
their
every like
HP,
5 seconds.
they are now
yeah.
healthy enough inside of the zone and have a chance to
But
make it to the end
if
game.
you're above
For
it, like you say,
Putrick,
82 below.
on the other hand,
but if you're
he
like
did lose his
200
duo
above,
partner
you're shit.
during the hunt. Now
That's basically
82 below,
how I
forced to
can
take those shots
tell
and
you
look for
what
that
Surge.
damage as players start rotating
That's
through.
pieces.
It's all duos in the surrounding area. Putrick needs a miracle.
Yeah, he's trying to go ahead and rotate while getting the shots, but hasn't been successful so far.
I don't like it.
Storm Surge, even a couple shots ticking in, and all the damage has been done. He gets sent back to the lobby here in Game
Wheezy.
1 zone. It's moving over the mountain, and this is what we saw last weekend. If you're not prepared for these roller coaster of zones,
Can Thomas
it
HD
will
finally
be
win the
disastrous to
FNCS?
your
He's like the
builds,
best
your
sniper
material,
except
and your
for
overall game
Queasy.
plan. You can see Queasy left as a solo. I will say, luckily for him, he does have those med kits and some builds to work with, so this is the stage when the zone zones begin to move, he has a chance to stagger himself to try to pick up points or an elimination.
Joe, who's better at
Ninth
siege?
zone will be
Me or
appearing
Jinx?
shortly. The first moving zone
I think it's me.
of the match is Queasy. Opponent's danger jumping right into his box, left at 15 HP. He has 2 medkits to recuperate it, but he needs to get out of this situation as the pressure does not slow down.
Yeah, the Thunderburst just doing so much damage. Even the Nemesis being on the
Yeah, Melee
build,
could
but
be so
15
damage.
HP. Queasy just trying to get out,
Unless
but
we
there's
didn't
still
have
pressure for
man.
so
Holy
many
shit,
duos,
that
so
spray
many
is so
angles.
fucking
Top
toxic.
19 is where Queasy and Thomas will go down
Bring
in
back
game
Siphon.
1.
Nah,
Hopefully
you
that
gotta
motivates him
wait.
to keep
No,
going.
oh,
Noah,
no,
Aqua, they're
is he
going to be the
playing with-
first team
oh,
here
Aqua.
on the high ground.
Oh,
Can
wait,
they
Aqua's
hold
still
on to it?
playing?
'Cause
What
we
the
see
fuck? I
Night
thought
Zone
he
for
fucking
some,
quit.
It might be too early because we know
Because
there's
of
a
that fucking
duo or even a
arteritis.
solo at the low ground planning to try to overtake this at the perfect moment.
You know how much Aqua likes to play on the high ground with 3 elims already. Holding it from the first zone can be a risky move, but at the same time, first match grand finals, so many resources have been used from these duos just trying to get enough damage and make it into zone. It could be enough for them to hold on to it. Resin now, huge impact there, recuperating the materials. 2 elims on the board total, but you can see they need to stay together on this rotate.
Yeah, it wasn't a ton, but those Siphon mats are getting him from point A to point B, allowing him to pop the big pot, get his shields back. Cammy by himself, but luckily for them, out of the duo, he's the one that typically does carry the HP heals. Top 16, still got more points to gather and doing a good job of staying ahead of the game. Sees the zone, going up the mountain. He's trying to beat every team there as Pink and Vico went down to Pablo, who lost his teammate.
Should I do a
Wesley
highlights
earlier
video,
on this
Chav?
game.
Like,
Yanis,
FNCS
Flixie,
highlights.
favorites for today's competition
Oh
as they
my
go
God, this is a
ahead
big ass
with the
slice.
grapple blade, making sure to stay together, but you gotta be careful. It is Cammy close by. Do they know that it's a solo as they continue to tarp ahead of zone?
Yeah, Yanis Flixie trying to make their way in from Cash Cup first place to first game of the FNCS, willing to break that curse and make it so.
Nah, they have- oh
But
my God, they're actually
Deal
coming
gets
up.
down along
3
the
kills,
way.
but
Reason stuck by
with Deal
himself,
down.
and he's doing a fantastic
Come on,
job moving
the
through
German
these builds,
blondie,
almost
man.
unseen.
Last medkit now being put to good
that's
use.
what I call it,
Seeing
GTR.
if he can find a rotate here. He is going to be
RS.
on the backside, so we'll have more options on how to rotate
Like
in.
GT, not
Malabuka in a
GTR.
similar situation. No medkit though. No Flowberry Fizz. He has that momentum boost from popping it, but it's only going to last so long. Is now Vanyak, Sined.
That was
going
the
for
dumbest
height.
fucking
This is
play
their
ever
chance,
done.
but they
What the
immediately
hell?
get stuffed and shut down. He even knocked as Noah and Aqua. They're able to solidify it and keep a hold of that high ground for now. But he runs into Pablo, but same
Pablo
song,
Wimble.
different dance. He goes ahead and
One
gets
of the-
another elimination,
One of the
bringing their
sleeper
total of
picks
6.
there. Malabuka
Another one on the
there.
books as Malabuka goes down as well. Flixie now
Look at that
left
rush.
as a solo. He is going to be forced to pop a medkit in zone.
I know
This is his
Aurelia and
chance,
Aqua
though.
winning
The
for this game,
placement
probably.
points for consistency
Good
on that
shit.
leaderboard with his teammate going down.
I like
Sined
Noah. I
trying
like
to do the
Noah.
same thing as Aqua and Noah on the high ground, putting down an immense amount of pressure.
No one would deal with
Dioxy
that.
and
He's on
Cade,
that
7
damn level.
eliminations. They're looking like some of the most healthy
Thomas
team
there.
in this lobby outside of the high ground.
11 players up, 8 duos. Noah does not have any medkits in his inventory. Does Aqua
Said
have some
he
if they
did.
want to play the
What the
heal
hell?
off, but it looks
The
like they might not even
invitation
have to.
is
So much
dead.
pressure is being put on second height on the players. Waterfalling down this mountain as the chaos now below
that
is
loot back there
increasing.
fall.
Carrying down there by himself
somebody
as
gets
well.
that, that
Probably
might
one's
be a
putting the
fucking
pressure on Dioxy and Cade. He's going to be able to
They can
go
still
ahead and
win
make
this.
more space
Cade
so that way he
and
has more
Dioxy can
room to
win this
work
shit.
with.
Okay.
Nobody's really
They
taking
have to
note.
lo-
He's that meat
6
in the middle.
kills.
Bottom layer, though, now trying to drop it down into the palm of their hands. 3-team FNCS
Okay, it's
final for
low-key.
game 1. Aqua, Noah, they lose high
Oh,
ground. at the
no way,
worst
they
possible
choked.
moment. Noah goes down. Cade
GG.
gets dropped. It's all up to Loki, who
Yeah,
gets another
yeah.
elimination,
Wait, what?
bringing it down
No
to
way,
a
they lose this.
1v1.
They
But
don't-
he doesn't
they
have
lose
heals.
this.
It's all up to Aqua. He's going back in with 1 flopper left. He's
No
gonna use
way
it, ready
they
to fight it, but
lost.
He goes down.
No
Loki takes
way.
down Aqua and takes game
What?
1.
How the fuck you?
From the dirt down
Nah.
below, eliminating
Bro,
the
they
high
popped
ground
off.
duo. Noah and Aqua held it
Whoever
throughout
the fuck
first
these
moving
guys are,
zone
they
all
popped
the way
off.
to the last
I think
moments, even
one
with
of them had like
floppers
8
in
kills.
the
What the
inventory, but they were
heck?
unable to connect those impactful
Wait.
shots and went down to
Huh,
Son as
look
duo
how
partner
far
in
they're
those
ahead.
last moments.
Yeah, they stayed on that
11
ultimate
kills
low ground
in
every
finals.
single time. Even with those refresh,
That's
the
1/10
extra
of the
mats
lobby.
they were able to get, they just stayed ahead.
Ain't no way that
And
just happened.
elimination
Like,
on the
what
Flixie
the hell?
allowed them
How
to
does
build that
Aqua
cone
and-
tarp, so that way they're able to
No
fight
way.
this with no
Oh,
one
of
going
course,
down back
then
zone,
this gun.
even with a trade, the
Nah, that's
edit with
actually-
the cone, the
W.
frenzy shot,
WN.
they just played that all.
Yeah. Let's see Savage Wall.
Oh my.
Oh wait, they're on delay as well.
Aqua. Aqua in a 1v1.
Holy fuck.
They lose.
Aqua getting in. Flop the flop.
How the fuck they lost?
He
Oh,
chokes.
oh, he fucking thought.
Good fucking game for them though.
Okay,
Yeah.
they thought it was what's it called? They thought it was.
Thank you so much, boys.
fuck.
That was an
How do you call that?
absolutely epic way to kick off
He
the grand
he thought the
finals. So I just
downed
wanna
player
give a
was
quick shout out
fucking still
to
alive,
Jacob
so
PR,
his
incredible
crosshair was
shirt.
on the like
Best
player
guest
that
of
was
the night,
already
I have
not.
to say. But let's talk
That's what
about the
matters, right?
best duos of the first round. Because actually, all eyes had
Actually,
to really
like, who the
be
fuck are they?
on
And they
Noah
just did that shit,
Aqua
like, wow.
as we headed into the moving zone 11.
Yeah, they were up on height, and I mean, if you know anything about Aqua and Noah, you're thinking, oh, yeah,
Where they
it's a
drop?
done deal, especially with how that game was going, Mini. I mean, so many top teams and top duos were falling left, right, and center, but in the end, right?
We were
it's
watching-
Iron and
we were
Loki that
watching
won the
Savage
game, and
off
I think
spawn.
For me, I
'Cause they're
think
getting
most people
contested.
probably saying it's a bit of a shocker, right? Just because this is a team that, I mean, not many people had them on their radar. They qualified
Yeah,
from
like
lower
what?
bracket, you know, 3, right? The last day of the lower bracket, and it wasn't like they were in like the top 5 of that day. I think they came 11th or something, right? So they barely sort of snuck their way in, and they're in the grand finals and they won the first game, looking very, very strong. I mean, this is definitely a surprise, but a pleasant one.
Yeah, and to add to that, it wasn't as if the zone was right on their drop spot either. It was quite a
Any more
central
of that
zone in the middle of the
pizza?
map. These guys land all the way to the northwest of the map, so this is just
Oh.
showing what we can see from some of our teams that we don't necessarily know too much about, that are kind of
I thought they
newcomers
landed
into
Mythic
the
because
grand
they had the
finals. They can
Mythic
definitely
start.
pop off, and that's definitely ruffled the feathers, as you mentioned, from some of our big names. I mean, we saw some great performances there from some of the names, but a lot of big teams weren't actually performing right there. Some difficult zones as well with all the water, so really impressed as to how well they did on low ground. I think for me, it's all about Aqua and Noah. What happened?
Okay, we don't want to get copyrighted, so let's wait till they're in the game. 10 seconds, chap. 10 fucking seconds. Chat, by the way, why is Lady Gaga in fucking Fortnite now? Didn't she diss Fortnite? She smoked on Epic like a pack, and now she's in the fucking game. Like, what the fuck? I'll be honest, $1 bear. Okay, let's stop the fucking music. Okay. No music. Very
This
good.
one, innit?
I haven't even loaded in yet, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
It's gotta be.
Bro, I wanna eat that pizza so bad now. Holy shit, that was so fucking good. What is that music,
Could be
man?
That maybe, but
Music. That's Memphis would say. Okay, I didn't unplug my headset accidentally. Let's go.
When you get further ahead and you get lower down.
Wait, I'm actually. I'm
Alright,
so
go on.
fucking. No way, I forgot about this shit.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Have good
Come on,
comms.
come on. Turn the radio.
My daughter got bugged again.
oh no, bug. I swear I must have a perfect.
By the way, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it.
I can go under here if there's nothing on top.
Snook, what are you up to?
I can get this.
You
dog
chill?
first.
Yeah, dude. I'm landing on this thing.
Are they there?
I'm-
A drop for it for me or no?
I'm going this lock on pistol. Oh wait, I'm fine.
Oh yeah. By the way, why are they
no gun.
double conned? What? I thought you were only single
Alright,
conned.
pistol. I'm
That's
getting
actually
chased, I'm getting
stupid.
chased.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's dead.
You come up.
They're gonna get last
From the
place,
second
man.
floor. I can come up to the roof though. I'm dead. What?
Like, what is that?
Maybe get barrels. They're coming. They're fully pushing now. One's inside on shelves. Right here, he's got floor berries. He's gonna try and jump up on you from shelves.
Nate, of course.
He's going up now.
That cringe lord. Chilling, waiting for someone. Ah, yeah,
Four
yeah.
builds.
You got a girl? You got a girl?
Two builds. Two builds. You can't let him res. He might start. He jumped.
Wait, if Mongrel clutches this, I'm never
not
talking
using it.
shit
No,
about
he might be,
Mongrel
yeah.
again.
Oh, he's shooting drones. Need team, just go for them.
Yeah,
Beside maybe.
GG.
He killed him. GG.
Yeah, just show the fuck.
You have no choice but to hide. There was crash pads.
So hard.
If you get the crash pads, you might be able to escape in tunnel, but like,
That's actually so unlikely.
Where was it?
it was on the
I
bottom
mean,
floor,
waiting on my
in
piece.
the like room 2x2 in the basement.
Yeah, waiting on,
Okay.
waiting for an
Just
E
need to
day,
run out towards
right?
trucks and save your sprint because you need to sprint while doing it.
Yeah, GG.
Third party, last try.
Man, that's
Hey, they did better than last
won
game.
that
They were
100%.
489.
They just third party.
I hit every shot on that kid.
What? The Jinxie effect. The fucking Jinxie effect.
Kills and one of the best operators in the game for winning rounds.
No, actually,
The
I'm
first
gonna watch
property
the
is
stream
gonna
so
get killed.
bad. Okay. Wait, Rainbow Six has a fucking. Okay. But let's check other streams by any chance. Wait, where the fuck's Fortnite? Hey, yo. Categories? Yep. 81. Goddamn. Goddamn. Nope. Pink. Up. Watch party. Bro. Everybody's just doing. Oh yeah, we're watching Rezon. It's German. Get ready. First game was actually decent. Wait, let's check the leaderboards again. Loki, Noah Rayleigh, Aqua, Diox.
Ja, ich hab
Wait, where the? Huh?
Pump SMG halt im
Oh,
Vollstart.
nice. Yeah, not that bad. Giannis. Bro, it's so fucking unlucky, man. First and second.
Auto-Shotgun mit Laser.
Let's go for.
Nein, ich hab den
Fortnite.
Crash mit.
But why is it
before
not sorted by
placement
most
points
viewers?
begin to set in. This is 12 games.
90K, what the
You do not want
fuck?
to fall in the hole early because that's where any team at the top of the leaderboard will take advantage.
Can't believe 80 people are watching a
Aqua
viewing
Noah
party because they do every
looking
game anyway.
uncontested as we
Facts.
switch over
But it's
to
so
the
fucking
contrary.
unfortunate,
Mongrel,
man.
Mr. Savage up against Nate and Lane.
Like, do you have
It
to
did
pop
not
off
go
the rest?
way of
How
Mr.
many
Savage
games is
and
this?
Mongrel in the first match,
Oh,
so
12
will they
games.
be able
They literally need
come
to
out on
pop
top
off
here?
the next 10
Be
games.
careful though, because throughout
they
the
wanna win.
semifinals as well, that third party just right across has played a
Like, they
role,
need
but
to win,
Savage
like,
is going to be
3
the first
games
one
in a row,
drop,
I think.
leaving a lot of pressure on the Mongrel to try to clutch up. Lane is still on that chase,
Yeah.
and there's no shotgun in the inventory of Mongrel either.
But why every single time Fortnite has a
109
tournament, there's like a
basis, Mongrel's
there's like a
competed
tournament
in
on
an
another game.
FNCS finals.
Minecraft, fucking
And does he still have it?
Rainbow
Gets the first
CS.
knock back into
Always.
a 1 versus 1 situation. He's looking to take it.
Yep. This is where Nate could play some mind games over there, try to go for the res, bait Mongrel to
I'll
go
be
to
honest,
him.
Mongrel
That
kinda
choice is
choked
definitely
with that.
his. Mongrel still crowding around, trying to get materials. And the
Oh.
third party that I talked about
That was
comes
so
to
delayed,
fruition.
such a delayed reaction.
Locks,
What the-
rotates on over, and now Mongrel has to be careful. Lazen is here as
Use
well. They're in
code
another
locks.
2v1, and they know
Nah,
what teams
that
land
dick
here,
right.
and they know exactly how
Man
this
knows
fight
he's
goes, and now
man
it's
knows
theirs
they're
for the
streaming
taking.
to like
A
150k.
blessing is what Mongrel needs. Both players, 200 effective HP and shield. Mongrel now made some footsteps, made the noise as he has found some crash pads for the disengagement, but the crash pad gets broken. Mongrel as well. Both players now contesting each other. Both duos have been eliminated.
That was another team. That wasn't even the ones that landed just outside of Shipit Station that usually try to third party. They went somewhere else, and they're really trying to cause disruption and get points where they can, but King's going to get dropped. Phaser's trying to save the day. He gets a trade onto Lunex, bringing it down to a 1v1, but no heals. Monier's going to try to continue that pressure, so Phaser needs to figure out a way to
Not
reposition
150k,
and get
and
on the
they're basically
offensive.
just
Moni leading this fight
just
in
put a
terms of
code on, so
effective
that
HP and shield,
150k
but
would
one
use your code.
big pump shot is going to be all it takes to take him out. Currently
Hey,
now,
yo.
King and Phaser, Lunix Moni 1-1 at the
Well,
drop
why
spot.
you putting?
And this
why
is
you
where we
putting-
begin to talk about that consistency over the next 2 days, because things like this, especially when
Ooh,
you're
okay.
contested,
What?
will
Is this
happen.
triple
Another
team?
one of our contested fights. Thomas just getting tagged up. Him and
No way.
Queasy, they were able to come out on top in
Cringe.
that first
You're
game, and
literally so
already
cringe
it's
how
looking
you use
good
it.
in game 2 as well.
You can see how Queasy was able to
They're
finish
both
it off, making use of that frenzy
Nice,
shotgun.
good shit.
Thomas as well, making it out
God
with a
damn,
sliver
that
of
that shot.
HP.
If they
but
don't
now,
win this,
with that Reaper sniper in hand, the 2 eliminations
I
off
know.
the bat, they have
you
a
got
lot
Surge early, and then you got literally what the hell? You got the
more
most
freedom to
overpowered
continue their
freaking gun
game.
in the world.
Yeah, and Levin said something to start the show. He said Venno
Nobody cares,
was
man.
the best sniper
You
in
better.
Fortnite, and I think a lot of people at home have been looking for the past couple years at this guy right here, Thomas. Now that he has
I'll
that
be honest,
sniper,
King
he can
ain't doing
prove
shit
everybody
in this
wrong and
tournament.
really cement himself as probably one of the best snipers in Fortnite
I'm a
history.
hater.
Especially now that they have a chance to loot up, gain their resources, any
You ain't
utility now that Ladder
disrespecting
Slayer is
you.
theirs.
You could go to NA
Look, you're
and
saying
win, but not
Thomas,
you.
Levin's saying Venno. I'm saying King is the best sniper,
Whoa.
coming from the Brazilian region as well,
Cap.
where the players tend to use
That's
more
so
sniper rifles
cap.
than any other region.
Thomas way better.
I think he might be the leader, but
If
what
you
we
saw
have to do is wait and
Thomas's
see.
career
It's 2 days of
snipes, he's
competition,
100% the best.
12 matches to be played out, as once again, the battle for the
Listen to
forecast
OXR
tower.
Pink, just Pink,
Kiduo
where
Kiro
he's
up
streaming
against
a
Pink and
new
Vico. Nobody was able to claim it in the last one, but we might see something different here.
Yeah, and you can see both of these teams really make this a part of their game plan. Instead of farming, going your split drops, getting as much loot, they get the bare minimum, start to rotate on over and try to claim it for themselves first. Kiro, Kudo, split up, one having the high ground, one having a different angle, and that's usually how they approach this fight when Pink and Vico does beat them there first, but a risky play to try to overtake the high ground. Vico's gonna steal it, push Kuduo off, and now they have a separate 2v1 on their low ground. They just don't know exactly where Kiro's at.
And
You can tell how much these duos want to show their dominance in this early game. And Kiduo now shot 23 times for 25 blue. Unable to get cracked yet, still has shield. Now the crack comes through, the knock comes through, upper hand for Pink and Vico. The 2v1, will they continue the pressure?
Yep, definitely have the choice here, especially now that they're going to be able to kind of claim this all to themselves. It hasn't spawned in just yet, so in theory, if they don't chase him away, he could grab that reboot card and try to have a second chance at this, but with no shields and no real possibility to do this, I do believe Pink and Vico might be able to claim this for themselves unless any other team wants to rotate in that direction. Diox, Cade, we saw them get into the final 3 of that last game, and already it's looking great to start this off in game 2. A full-on squad wipe towards Ruined Reels. That's going to give them confidence and momentum here.
Actually took out IR Boffo, who we talked about Mongrel, but the last time he competed in FNCS finals was 1,209 days ago. But for IR Boffo, it was actually 1,286. It's been longer than when Mongrel last competed in an FNCS finals. You can see how many veterans are here today, still competing at a top level. Our game 1 victors, Aryan and Lokeed, can they hold their momentum?
I think they have it. They brought the momentum into the FNCS because that's back-to-back games now that they have won on the FNCS stage. This goes back to the game 3 of the semis in the lower bracket where they won that game to push themselves into that top 15 just to make it to this stage. So we talked about so many teams being on fire, having the limelight. Well, that's a team that deserves it with how well they've been playing.
Pink and Vico, we go back to the brawl now, as it looks like they will be closer and closer.
He did my ass waiting for a dude. He's on a date, but not in the E1,
parties aren't coming through. It's Yanis. It's Flixie.
He's capping. He's definitely not on a date. He's probably playing Rainbow right now.
How well they've been performing leading up until this day, and this could be a big fight right here.
Has he
for
played
the Forecast
Fortnite?
Tower, 'cause this could be what pushes them over
If
the
he's
edge
played
to
Fortnite, he
kinda
definitely
take
doesn't
game
have a
2
date.
here of the FNCS, but with the high ground, they still have some adversity to face and having to figure out how they're going to get down low to Pink and Vico, how they're even
What
going to
games
get the
do you play?
NPC.
Oh,
And
I
don't
play
think it's going to
Fortnite.
be a safe possibility. There's too much risk involved, so it does look like Fixie and Yanis from Reckless Railway is going to disengage on out and basically start on over where they began.
One of the most important
so waiting on
parts
the
to
fucking-
grand finals is
on
there
the
are
game.
set lobbies, and you can have a general idea of who's dropping on you, who's landing in the surrounding area, and who are taking those fights for the forecast
On G to
towers or
Twin
even
Tower.
for big objectives, mythic items.
One of them.
And if you're looking in the feed and you see the 2 duos that are going head to head, one player of each team gets knocked down, you know now
IRL.
they're two solos battling it out. And you
I've
can
seen
capitalize
Izu girl.
on that situation. I'm sure.
Is she 12?
Flexi and Yanis kind of saw that Pink and Vico took out one of their opponents,
W.
but they
It's
knew it
your
was still a
time
duo,
to have
so
a
it
girl.
wasn't enough to play extra aggressive.
For
Noah and Aqua, though, starting off so high up in the first match, controlling height down to the second place, even though they didn't win the match. It's a game of consistency.
I'm talking to
being
him,
2
but
days of competition,
not the
so you know
time.
they're more than happy
Oh no.
with that way to start it off.
Looking at them in
X-Men
this
streaming
game,
Red
you
Dead
kind of figure out what's the
Redemption
mental
Final Chapter.
toughness,
Yeah,
right? You could be
got
happy that you got that top 3, you're in 3rd place. But
I hope
all
Vino
about
doesn't win because
can you have
he's a
that mental
scammer.
composure to realize that opportunity slipped through your hands. And instead of being 1st place on the leaderboard, you are positioned in 3rd. But we'll figure out how
Like
they can
a
compose
10-year-old or
themselves
some
as we
shit
jump on board
won a
Veno and
1v1
Tayson.
against him.
From
And
Brand
he
Glacier,
was
you see them
streaming
rotating
with
around,
the
using a
title,
lot of
if
those
you beat
static
me in the
launch pads
1v1,
for mobility.
5K.
That allows them
And he
the
didn't pay
elevation
5K to that
figure
kid.
out where a lot of
Like, what
these
the
teams
fuck?
are positioned at as well. And from what we saw in last game, Surge is going to be a problem for them. It happened in game 1, and with nobody nearby here in game 2, you got to imagine it's going to be the same thing.
Edge of the map here, you can see a few duos in the surrounding area taking shots at each other. Camiseti, Aqua Noah, even another duo up north here. You can see though, in terms of materials, they've done a great job. Almost full up on metal. Have some of their bases built already. As Zone has pulled closer. Snipe shot. Unable to connect from Cami. Only 7 more in the chamber. And with so much of the match left, you do not want to waste those shots.
Yeah, I was wondering, he left the med kit up there, and I was like, what does Cammy and Seti have in their mind? Well, they have a ton of different heals scattered around their drop
Wait, chat,
spots,
tell me what
kind
you
of
think
saving
about
it
this.
for later.
One
Weapon
guy
crafts are starting
said,
to appear for a lot of these teams. It does
you
look
can
like Reason
be
of the Day might have
light-skinned
shared one with Noah and
while
Aqua, with
being
Noah and Aqua
white.
being the ones to
Like,
collect
so
that,
that you
and
could see
all that
that
loot.
word.
And you gotta think, look at the materials right now. It isn't necessarily too bad for Verdeel and Reason, but they definitely still have more work to do, and where they're gonna get the
my
metal is gonna be the
grandmother
question for me.
is like black or like very
That is a
dark
difficult
skin. And
resource, the
my
most scarce
penis is
one
white as
on the
fuck,
map,
and
and
I'm
usually
white.
these players
Does
they
that
have
mean
routes for
I'm
everything,
light
for
skinned?
storm
Like
surge,
what?
for right off the drop spot.
The fuck
to
that mean?
maximize efficiency to get
Bro, I
as much
can't
loot
lift
as
her, man.
possible, but also be put in an advantageous position against your opponents if you're contested, and even were to farm up that metal.
It does.
It's so crucial.
Just because
later
you're
in the match. We've also
white,
seen a lot of
you can still
bushes
be light skinned.
being
Like
put to
what?
good use,
Anyone can
especially
say
if you
it's
have a
just
sniper
war
rifle
facts.
like Flixie does have
I
in
can't
hand.
say it
You can see almost
for
like Kenny and Seti here with the amount
legal
of
streaming
loot they have,
reasons,
like
but yeah,
squirrels
facts. I
hiding
agree
all their
with you.
nuts, all their precious items.
If
around
you
their
don't see
drop
the
spot,
hard R, who gives
as
a
all it
fuck?
takes is one
I'll be
quick
honest.
sniper shot. I'm wondering here if, I mean, the wood structures are kind of on purpose.
6'9"
block
literally
those
says
shots
he's
from
white
opponents
as
taking
fuck.
blind shots into the builds, but
Bruh.
at the same time open up
Lil
opportunities for you to
Skies
peek.
fucking says it.
And you can see though, I like
Logic,
the way you said,
but
I feel
Logic
like we're
has a
two
black
peas in a
dad.
pod sometimes.
What's up?
Because I'm looking at those builds, you see some of them are kind of edited down just a little bit to try
Wait,
to
chat, if you're black,
minimize the amount
what
of
do you
coverage
think about
that they
people
won't be able to
that
kind of shoot
white
shots
people,
from while
if they
still
say
being able
it,
to protect
but they
themselves
have the pass,
outside of the box.
like
Thing. I haven't seen
another
that
black
too much
person
from
gave it to them.
players that are camping in
What
a
do
lot
you
of these
think about
bushes. See if the trend does continue, because that's usually what
I think
happens.
it's
a lot of
the-
the tricks
literally
are
one
saved
of them
for
gave you
moments
the
like
pass,
this,
like,
and then
what the
everybody
fuck?
immediately starts to adapt, steal strategies, use whatever
that
they can get
sounded
their hands
bad.
on.
Hard and soft.
Once again, you can see
know what I
Vaniax
mean?
and Ed,
Yeah,
they
that's
have
me
their
with my girl.
planned route. They always make up
Nah,
a
but yeah,
tower
yeah, I know.
on
Yeah,
one
I
of the
know.
mountains around their
Nah,
drop
but, like,
spots, specifically
actually,
in areas
like,
where they
what-
believe
what
their
do people
opponents will
think about it?
rotate through. But the opponents learn this as time goes on, and they know
My
that
opinion
there's going to be a duo positioned around that
is
area,
literally
taking
just a
shots at
fucking
them.
war.
So they will try and use
Like,
natural.
I understand if
or
you
the
said it to
environment
the
to kinda take
slaves
cover
that
from and
actually
even
were there.
use a bit more builds. Pixie though, look at this, 5 medkits,
But,
Jacob.
like-
So early on.
And literally
wonder
Mexicans say it, and you do nothing
they're gonna
about
wanna
it.
do
man.
in the
Like,
late
what the
game.
fuck?
He's definitely ready for this meta.
If you didn't know, chat, slavery was actually
He
made
has
in
about
Africa
2 games worth at this stage.
by a black person.
Walks and Pixie, just kind of looking around. You see
Yeah,
they
I'm
do
not
have that
helping my
snooty
case to get,
steps,
like,
hammer pump
sponsored.
You gotta imagine they have the medallion along with them as well.
I love.
About 4 or 5
Okay,
teams
you know what?
on the
I'm just
outskirts
gonna
out of the
stop
zone, a
talking about
couple
this
more
topic.
just inside the zone as well. So they're
I'll
gonna
be
make
honest,
the
it's probably the
rotation early
best
so
for
they don't
my
get stuck
career if
in a lot
there's
of
gonna
chaos
be
that's
any
down
after
there.
this
Cake
stream.
and Vico, different plans in mind. Venno, Tayson, slowly but surely, once again, creeping up on their spot. And you can see what both of these teams are fighting for right there on the ground, which was claimed by Venno and Tayson, which was yet another weapons cache.
The altercation from the forecast tower third party to now the combat cache.
You think you're the
As
shit?
both
Bitch, you
teams
ain't even the fart.
Could always use a bit more damage. Rift Island
That
has
line
even
is so
appeared
stupid.
close by. So they have different options to go towards.
One
Question
turtle,
is,
one below,
what's
yeah,
their-
GG.
What's on their
You
mind?
chop.
Storm Surge now appears. They're gonna see exactly
Wait, does
how
Island give
comfortable
points?
or stressful the
Wait, you on the
situation
assault
is, depending on
Fortnite?
how much damage
Why?
they might need. But this time around at the Rift
I just
Island, instead of
realized.
3 duos contesting it at the same time,
Cloud
there's only
Scale,
one.
literally thought it said Kowalski.
Clown, Girls, and they've even secured the flag already.
Mr.
Quite free
Kowalski.
for this duo.
Mike
Seems choosing
Wazowski.
loot, switching out the shotgun. Do I want the frenzy? What are you taking in a situation like this? Purple frenzy. Gold
I'll be
hammer
honest,
pump?
I'm taking the fucking
Got my
frenzy.
hammer
He doesn't know.
type of person, but
It's because it's just
Yeah, I
broken
mean,
in endgame.
still making
Like,
decisions. You know, do I take the
I
extra
can
stack of
literally
edges?
200 kid
Do I
with
leave
it
some?
while going
Do I box them up
like
and continue looking for shots?
while
At
mid-air.
0 elims on the
with,
board,
like,
you know
against the kid.
they're gonna need damage. 38
what I mean,
duos, 74
chat.
players. I mean, there are a lot of teams being contested right off the start, so it's not as stacked in these initial
Wait,
zones
so Snug,
as
what is
we've
your
seen
name?
previously
Snoek?
when there's not as many people getting
Snooch?
contested.
Or
But at the
Snoop?
same time,
Which
once
one?
those initial engagements finish off, not a lot of teams end up getting eliminated after.
Which one, man?
You can see Pablo Bevy's just outside.
Pablo Picasso.
They need to be careful because really susceptible to a snipe from
Oh my
Loot
God, I'm
Island
actually
if they
fu-
do
I'm a-
wanna look
I'm a
in that
genius.
direction.
I'm
You
a
can see
fucking
spotting out
genius.
where players are positioned at, and they're like right in the middle. They can rotate back towards Rift Island, try to grab one of those rifts that are around. They can rotate to zone, try to beat everybody there. The choice is definitely theirs. And for Pablo and Bevies, this is definitely a great position to be in, to have so much control over your destiny at this
If you're
stage in
enjoying
game.
the stream, be sure to like, chat.
Let's take a look here. Walks Pixie, what they were able to do.
Oh no.
Quick crash pad right into Vortexer's box.
I'm going to shower.
Taking him down.
Gotcha.
Volko.
Just
Now,
watch me in the shower.
Was he able
Wait,
to
that sound
escape?
fucker.
Was he not?
Chat, don't clip
Either
that,
way,
don't clip that.
that's a
Don't
huge
clip
elim.
that.
And those are the plays I love to see with the crash.
Let's talk about
pad,
the stream.
hides all the audio. You can sneak up on a player just like
Because
that.
when you're
Even
in the
they're
shower, you want to
rotating
listen
with
to a
each
beautiful
other,
voice, of course.
That little bit of separation is all it takes to find just a little nifty elimination like that. Hand
Chat, I
basket.
literally ran in
Center
3
zone is
days.
what it
In
looks
3
like,
days,
high
I
up
ran
on the mountain.
35
110, nice snipe
kilometers.
shot.
I
Even
ran
threading
35
some assault
kilos.
rifle shots through to get even
I'm
more
not
damage
Queso.
for their Storm Surge. Positioned well. Venno, though, fighting from the low ground against Pablo and Bevies, who
148.
we've literally seen moments ago. And
Well.
I kind of asked this question to start the game. What is their plan for
Fuck.
Surge? They are going to be a below, but with a sniper
They're
like
still
that,
below.
that's definitely going
Oh.
to help Venno and Tayson get above the damage threshold.
Boo.
We were talking about it.
Cheer.
Venno has been hitting some insane shots these days. Can he keep it up in the grand finals when the pressure is on?
he
That one
fucking
sniper
can.
shot put him above. As now Bevies.
Oh.
Uh-oh, be careful, Bevies. You've gotten stuck. 34 now. Crack, no
Fuck.
shield to work with. Venno gets the knock. Pablo is taken out.
Wait, that
Bevies
was
is
the
low on
kid.
HP, but this is huge for Tayson and Venno.
Wait,
Steven
grieve them,
snipes
grieve
the
them,
body,
grieve them.
max damage. Just trying to
What's up?
get as much
Hi,
as they can
what?
when it comes to Surge.
Top
Bevy nearby,
is
but
king.
Bevy's time is ticking. He doesn't have any HP. He's below on Surge. And he can't necessarily
This
even
is after
rotate
one
first
game,
because there's 3 teams waiting for him on the
Wait,
other
what?
side. This is going to be his golden opportunity. Lands
Oh,
the
some
shot onto
people-
Venno.
wait, Aqua already
No
though.
heals left over. Bevy needs a
Oh, they're
miracle
far.
if he's going to try to
26.
make it to zone. And it's not going to happen. He goes down.
26.
Venno, Tayson strike again.
A little elim airdrop package from
But this is
above
after game 1.
from
Right now
Venno
we're in
and
game
Tayson.
2.
I'm sure they heard that elimination. They could scavenge the rest of the loot. They're just on the edge here. They're not even
Right
too
now, like
far
an
from
unknown
making it in,
team
so you can see
clutched
they're
up.
healing up, getting healthy.
Where is
Before rotating back
Pablo
in.
Picasso?
Aqua
I
Noah,
don't know.
though, currently only 4 below
I
the
don't know.
threshold.
Who
Forced
the fuck he play with?
pop those floppers, to pop that flowberry fizz. As just one shot is what
13.
they need. They have
Yep,
that
this
smart
is the guy.
pistol. It locks onto your
I remember
opponents.
somebody
Before
killed
that,
him, like,
they need to
endgame.
peek.
So you just need somebody to peek, and that was the
No, he tried to, I
opportunity,
think,
but aims
use
just a little too late. Doesn't get the timing.
Oh,
Forced
no,
to
really,
crash
no.
pad. Noah's trying to lead
GG.
the way, but even he's a short distance away from his opponents. Finally, Aqua's going to land a couple shots with that smart pistol,
it's a
get him
GG.
ahead of the threshold.
Second
but
place
Noah goes
down.
down to Reason, trying
Bruh,
to play
if first place,
desperation to
I
get
think
some
if
Storm
first
Surge, it
place
costs him
gets
everything.
has a good
Now
game, I
with
think
no
they win
duo
the tournament
partner.
because they're gonna be like 100 points ahead
Aqua
of everybody.
scavenging the materials, but from behind the
No
deal.
way, Vadil.
Finishing
Oh, I
off
think. Okay.
his second match of the day.
If Vadil wins
They'll
this, I
now
won't be mad.
have a bit more
Vadil's
freedom
I like
on how they
Vadil.
want to rotate
Don't
in
really
here.
like
Looks like it's
Rez
going to be a
on
Flowberry crash pad combo.
Okay, let's see it.
I
Let's see.
feel bad for him because not even I saw that coming,
fucking
and I got the
rotates
mini map
so
to help me
clean.
out. He thought he was so safe trying to make
Okay,
his way
thank
in,
you.
but
No
Deal
problems.
Reason
I
strike
think
their second
they'll come
elimination
back.
of the game so far, over 300 damage above the
I
threshold.
kind of don't want
So we got
King
some more
to win because I
distance to cover,
don't
but
want
that's what these crash pads
freaking.
are for.
I don't want
Another one
EU to
put
be
to good
won by a
use,
different
as I believe
region
it's
player.
Ski
I'll be honest.
Close to the right now. They've
I think
boxed
that
them
might
under
have happened before. Or
the train
maybe not.
tracks. They
Yeah,
do
I think
have
like
the
an
freedom
Asian
to do
player,
so as they don't
like
need
Asia
that elevated position for the
server
damage.
player. When or not? Or am I bugging?
Too much action going down around the
I
map.
know.
This is around the time where
EU
Venno,
is the best
Jason
of the
were
best.
taking down Pablo.
Oh.
Seda was able to take down Buell, but gets beamed in the back by Swidzy and Pootrick. No HP
Wait, why did he
regained, so
go
he cannot
EU and
stay
not
in the zone for
NA?
too much
Isn't
longer.
that like
And now they're
closer?
positioned against two hungry players, Vico and Pink. Not the best placing in game one, but at least they were able to pull out a 16th place.
Can't meet that.
I believe they
Bruh,
have
Seda
the
and Kim
forecast
are
tower
actually
this match.
They're
So they do
actually
know
playing so
where
bad
these next zones are pulling. You can see how well they've already positioned themselves in this 7th zone. And their duos, or not the duos, but their opponents in the areas might be wondering, you know, do they know something that we don't? Should we be
I
following
don't know. All I care is
them
King.
as they
but,
continue to rotate? Good amount of materials, decent amount of shield. As we look back over,
Man's
Thomas
trying to raise
HD,
up
now look
King.
Jacob, Thomas HD, 14 top 10s, 10 top 5s, 7 top 3s in FNCS finals, but
Yeah.
yet to take one home, yet to lift up that trophy. And now with 5
Nah,
evens
they have
on
a
the
good
board,
chance. I'll be honest.
could this be
I don't
tournament?
really like Queasy,
Yeah,
but
I
Thomas
kind of made a
is
bold
kinda-
call,
he's
probably along with everybody
been
else in
here for a
Fortnite, thinking
while.
this could be the Thomas
Malibu I'll
HD
never like
season. He has
because
yet
of
to
what
win one, but
country
he's
he's in,
also come
and
so
I don't like that
close
country at all.
so many
I don't
times.
give a fuck.
It's almost
There are
painful
nice
at
ones
this
from
point,
that
no matter
country,
how well you're
Bro, I'm literally
performing.
getting
If you ain't
canceled
first,
after the stream. I said so
I
many
don't
out
want
of
it.
line
It's
shit
probably what
today.
Thomas is thinking now at this stage
You know
in the
how
game.
much he wants
And I
it.
hope
You
they
know.
to prove everyone
Especially with
wrong. Yes,
global
oh, true. I want
championship
Savage
spots
to
up for
win, but
grabs
they're fucking
after
dead
this
off spawn
weekend. They could be
twice.
the first ones to claim it as
This is
their own.
4 points
That is the question.
because they got a
That is the
kill.
question. But with so
Yeah.
many titans, so many
I draw.
legends
I
from
draw.
Fortnite competitive competing here today, it's harder than ever to take a spot at globals. I drop Nebs though. 368 above. They're feeling quite healthy here as Art Skill is going to be able to pick one up. Storm Surge active now though. The lobby is going to get electric.
And one thing about iDrop and Nebs, we really know what they're capable of. They can pop off at the biggest moments. Sometimes when things don't go their way, it's hard for them to kind of get back on track. But like you said, 368 damage above the threshold. Very little for them to do. It's just kind of biding their time, waiting the next couple of seconds for zone to move forward before they figure out where their rotation is going to come from. And already you're seeing them lining up a crash pad play, even though they do have some grapple blades.
Waiting for the perfect moment. They hear their shots. They know that Storm Surge is active and it's going to cause the aggression from the players that are below. For Hen and Ski though, already one elim on the board. Grapple blading ahead of zone. Will they build up though? They have an opportunity for elevation. Are they going to take it? It looks like Ski's already boxed up. Almost full low here. A whole duo on top of him as he's forced to wait for the regroup.
Yeah, they went on the right side of the zone where it opened up, giving them more space to work with. As they're above damage on threshold,
Aqua
see a lot of
and
teams
Sigil
around them may not necessarily
Why?
be as safe
Aqua
as they are.
good.
Get an early
Nah,
peek
Aqua
at
was
high ground.
cringe in
Swizzy
chapter
Pootrick might
2
be
when
too
he
soon
like
to tell
stream
if they can
sniped
hold on to it.
Benji. That
At
was
least
fucking
that's the way the
cringe.
trend has been going all FNCS long, even from the open qualifiers
But I like
to the
Noah really.
semifinals
Noah really good.
into this stage here that we saw in game one. You hold on to it too soon, a team will more than likely at least try to battle you for it.
What is?
I mean, it worked out for
Ooh,
Aqua and
Putrid.
Noah in game one.
First
All the
game
way
died
second
to
place
Surge.
before
Now
they
they're
had to
chilling.
take that engagement. Issue was for Aqua and Noah, all they had was one flopper, no medkits, and on the contrary, I believe I did see 3 medkits in one of the inventories.
Bro,
up there in the
Janus
cloud,
chilling.
so hopefully
Wait,
they
why
can
is
hold
Janus
on
playing with
as all the
who
needed
the
materials.
Oh, Flick.
And now,
Okay,
ninth zone,
Flick's.
first moving, commencing.
Yeah, majority.
The
of
fuck
the
is
lobby
that name?
having a
Ait?
far
Flixie?
Flixie
F.
taking some shots, but not anything to get
Flixie.
scared about. Vico Pink, they have
Make it
different
simple.
plans in mind, trying to get to the box. Art skill stuck
I'm called
by
the
himself,
Raymaster, but
unable to really
everybody
land the
calls me
damage for
Rayman,
the
right?
elimination. But I love the
Yeah, he
aggression
good, but
coming out of Vico
like I
and
think
Pink
he
when
quit
they
the
need it
game,
most. They
then
cannot run
came
out of
back, then
material.
quit.
Video
It's
reason
because
in a similar spot,
I'm gonna
but
say
they've
this
got
way.
themselves space
It's
and
because
time to
he
pop the
literally
medkits
has
just to shield that they're
arteritis,
lacking.
so he can't
Does
physically
Resin
play.
have a Flowberry
Because
phase? I
he's
see him
literally
take it out now.
he'll
Gonna
need
be
to
enough to
amputate
recuperate a
his
bit of
arm if
shield,
he
even give
doesn't
them that boost
give up,
to continue
do a break.
rotating through.
That's
They're
right.
above.
That
They're
actually
getting
shows
healthier.
how
They
good
have
he is.
a
That's
couple
what I like
eliminations and a
about
good
it.
amount of materials. You can see now.
Man
the
doesn't even
darts
need to
continue,
grind
so
the
does
game.
the
Same
pressure.
with
Flixie
Tayson.
knocked down.
Like
It's
Tayson
all
does,
up to
he only
Thomas
plays
now.
tourneys. That's it. He doesn't play the game off. And
on the
like
receiving
look
end
how
of the
much
Mythic Frenzy,
he's
all but
literally
just
won
a
the
sliver
most
of
out of
HP, but he
anybody.
gets forced back to the
Except for
zone.
Booga,
That's where
because
Thomas
Booga
is
won
gonna
that
get
3
credit for
million
that
at
knock, and
World
you see
Cup.
him going back,
When
trying
they
to get
making
the
World
materials,
Cup again,
maxed
man?
up on loot as well. He's definitely cementing
Chat,
himself
if
to have a
World
big
Cup
game here
happens
as a
again,
solo.
should I buy a ticket
3
and go to
medkits for Thomas HD.
for the
Full
memes?
materials. This is what he needs to continue forwards. He can even play the heal off if he's able to make it far enough. 17 duos are up, 30 players.
One
Multiple
Nebs.
medallions as well. The list of things
Wait, is
that are
that
going right for
Queasy's
Thomas,
ass?
other than him
Ayo.
being a solo, is there. Nebs and iDrop trying to break to the back of the zone, the back of the box. They
Bro,
get
iDrop's
confused
so fucking
momentarily as iDrop takes
Fizz
a huge
iDrop, you
amount of
dumbass.
damage trying to make his way in. This is where they're going to stagger
What?
themselves.
I don't
Flowberry
think he
Fizz,
has
they hop their
nothing.
way
Does
to
he?
the front side
Yeah,
of the
he
zone.
does. He has
Still on
arteritis.
high ground.
That's why
I
he
believe
quit a
it's
lot of
Swizzy
times.
Putrick. They've been
It's like basically
maintaining it, but
you
iDrop
can't
Nebs,
play for
their
long.
second
Your
height,
wrist gets
as the
tired
pressure
and
from
shit. And you
above is gonna
basically
be raining
like
down
it's you pull
shortly.
like a
The
muscle
zone
or some
pulling
shit,
over
and
water.
it's like
Tayson
basically
Bendo
it's just
close
basically
second
you
as
fuck
Thomas
up your
is still
arm.
going
His
strong.
hand is
Yep,
fucked.
looking
That's
probably
why.
the toughest solo player here, even
That's why-
separating himself
that's
from
why
everybody
he
else.
quits the
Then
game a lot
and make a shot
and
at the
doesn't play a
high
lot.
ground. It drops down and it turns on its side. They're the ones who went in for the elimination.
It happened,
Benno
like,
stuck to the outside of the zone.
after
15 HP,
World
running
Cup,
out
I
of build, but
or,
finds
like,
a huge
after
blind fire with
the
the
first
Reaper,
episodes.
unable to get the knock, but he's still
Season
trying
X.
to chase that elimination as he runs out of
And
builds.
Vino Del, let's go,
Just
man.
15 HP,
Fuck
and
you,
it's gonna
Vino.
be the one shot to take him
Scammer.
out. Vico now left as a solo as well, gone down, eliminated. It's Thomas HD. He's still
We
going.
don't support
This is a
scammers,
solo
chat.
that
Fuck me.
everybody knows that can put up some big points. 6 eliminations by himself, 8 as a team. A 9th's going to be found as Lunex goes down, but Monier's trying to save the day. Swizzy towards the
Fucking
outside as well.
Einstein
There's where
type
all
ass.
Thomas's loot is going to go to the west
Yeah, I know
side
what it
as he
is,
gets
yeah,
pressured
yeah.
from the high ground.
Winnable for Thomas HD. He has 3 medkits. He can play the heal
Thomas,
up. All
win
he
this
needs
shit.
to do is stay up
Win
until
this.
that last zone with a
You
8
need
or
to get
7
that fucking
eliminations
first
to his
win, man.
lane. He
You
is
deserve
on
it.
fire.
Yeah, everybody here is solos but one team, and it might be the high ground team. This could be a
Nah,
great
3
chance
medkits
for
is
Thomas
insane.
to win this game.
Just make
Taking
it
a
play.
tick in the zone, that's going to allow
Oh,
him to
that's
start
so
the heal off
close.
just a second earlier
So
as
far.
iDrop's trying to creep
Oh,
around
behind you,
below.
behind you.
Thomas spots him out, makes it run
Oh
into
my
the next
fucking
box. This is where
Oh.
everybody's getting closer and
1
closer together,
HP.
running out
Let's
of time
fucking go.
here
Medal,
at
medal.
the end.
Huge for Thomas
No.
HD. That's it, but he gets dropped. He gets eliminated.
iDrop.
The medkits
Wait,
go to
no way.
iDrop. It's now 2 duos up, 2 versus
I think
1.
Janus-
Will iDrop have the space to pop the medkit?
No.
Janus, Flixie,
Right,
taking
I
shots,
don't like
taking the
Janus. He's such
elimination
a
and getting the VR for game 2.
No medkits, no
GG's
heals,
in
no
the chat.
problem
First
for
game
Giannis
went to
and
unknown
Flixie,
players,
and they
second
even
fucking
saw
game,
that person
Giannis.
trying to heal off, thunder bursting straight into the box to cancel the medkit.
Thomas,
and
let's
steal
go.
The game away. Giannis and Flixie
What,
are looking
bro?
like the Titans on top of the mountain now.
Oh,
They were dominating
Bruh,
in
they
this
fell
recent
off so
match.
hard,
I'm
bro.
not sure
What the
exactly
fuck is
when
this
they were
team?
able
What?
to overthrow high ground, but there was so
Turf
many
fourth?
solos
God,
down below
8
that
and
just
8
having
kill,
that
bro.
chemistry, having
Nebs,
both
iDrop,
players
missed
up was
Noah,
enough to
Aquafel,
give them that advantage to secure the win.
went up 1. Hen, let's go.
Flixie just looking smooth, calm, cool,
Pablo
collected, backside of the
24.
zone.
Seti
This this is where they knew it
28,
was
goddamn.
all over for iDrop. Had him trapped, and as soon as they saw the audio visuals,
King
the med kit going off, they
37.
beamed into the box to take him down.
Mongo 44.
That's a huge way to start off game 2 for Yanis and Flixie. They were unable
Yeah,
to
GG.
secure the
GG.
first VR, but now you know.
Please don't be like Song. Please. No, wrong guy, man. Oh my god.
Problem for Yanis and Flixie, and they
2 minutes. Fuck's sake, man.
it's going to be really interesting to watch day one of the grand finals because we're still seeing teams having to adjust to finding those surge tags, but also just
Bro,
taking
maybe
measure
confused with
of the
Issa.
lobby. But Janice and Flixie,
No, it's not with Issa. No. It was Aqua. I know Aqua well.
Before the rest have really started walking.
Yeah, it just shows they got to that point in the game really nicely. You could see when we went to their PODs, they were still stacked. They still had all those meds, all of those mats, of course, as well. And ultimately, what actually got them high ground wasn't even their own height take. It was Venno and Tayson actually trying to chop down height, drop them into their box.
Prayers up for Aqua who has been diagnosed. Oh, tendonitis, not arteritis. I'm fucking stupid.
Set of circumstances for them, I suppose. So really nicely played from those guys. And of course, they had to capitalize. It's one of the teams that we talk about as being a high ground team to look out for. If it isn't Aqua and Noah, it's Janice and Flixie.
Absolutely. I mean, these guys, they're so confident this season, and things really are working.
Why the fuck
for
does
them. I think there's a reason why they've come into the
like a
tournament
fucking
considered
alien.
the favorite by most people. There just aren't really any holes in their game plan all the time.
Zero builds solo versus squads. You use code cross.
Materials here by any means, right? The mats are low, but
why the fuck did I get him as like, huh?
To both of them, of course.
Why the fuck is he in my like playlist? Not playlist, like recommend.
Before Grand, I said, Flixie, do you think you guys have any weaknesses? What's going to stop you from winning Grands? He says, no weaknesses at all. We're winning. And that's the kind of confidence you're going to need to have if you're going to have any success in this kind of competition. So, really impressive game for them.
Touch on Frank.
Like I was saying last game, Frankie, right? If we're going to
Rare
see
1 to 10.
sort of top 5s, wins even, it's going to have to be
Me and the
from high
mentor.
positions, and that's what we saw here today.
So do you think?
Oh, I tell you, this is the fucking guy from Simon. 11, go with it. 11, go with it. We love 11, man.
Yes, for the most
Okay,
part,
but I'm
a
gonna
lot of time you see Janice Lee, but Flixie has
gonna
ability
live
to as well. Like, he's done that before, so I think, the fact that both players are comfortable in decisions that are being made always helps.
The first part of that sentence was fucked, I'll be honest. But thanks.
What your role is
Have a nice day, man.
And my role is to throw to the leaderboard. So let's check out the situation after game number 2. I kind of want to ask you guys, actually, about the duo in number 6 right now. I drop a Nebs because I swear, over the past few weeks, I have watched these guys challenge for height every single time, and something
they're golden.
quite comes off for them, a mini minor.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Bring Travis Scott to the item shop. Oh my fucking god. Fortnite kids, I swear, man. I'm gonna go with yes.
Drop. Yeah.
This has to be that one, right?
Yeah.
Storm damage 10, what the hell? Wait, Jay, you saw that, right? It said the storm damage. Wait, what the? How long is my delay, chat? What the hell? It's like 20 seconds, what the hell?
Jump. Bro, I got the fattest glider bug. Holy shit. Like, I've gotten that every game now.
I got bug that time as well.
Yeah, GG. Predict. First game they got 49, second game 46, this time 44. Lewis Hamilton. Yeah.
Probably.
The game 44. If they do, please survive off spawn. 2 teams!
Did they get that chest? I get the chest, I think. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going on the far one then.
He's gonna maybe get that gun.
That's fine. I'm going on the far chest.
He got a gun.
Have a gun.
I'm dead. This is so...
Savage. Savage! What the fuck was that?
You in these?
Now why the fuck they're landing on them? There's literally fucking whatever the fuck you call that place. Shotgun. Wait, he might win this. Dip.
Fucking dip. Oh.
48. I literally wanted to say that. No, the pre-dip.
Well.
Yeah. Just gonna be third party every time the fight is longer than 50-50.
Yeah, so basically it's a viewing party. Yeah, GG.
You need to just
We can see them.
They're not even in the
Well, we're
fucking
nearly at the-
game, man. Right, let's watch this. A little bit. 1 second.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Can he close this out? But Leapox is down. The push is gonna
No. Oh my fucking god, let's fucking go.
That was the
Bro, this
coolest
is.
thing I've ever seen.
Now, why
He
does
stood
this
up.
not
He
happen in
has aura.
Fortnite, chat? Like live events,
He
man.
has aura. Oh my god.
Yes, sir. Bro, I love fucking.
Levin said it best. Nobody
Yes,
is
right.
safe in the
Those
grand
are-
finals.
those are-
Mongrel and Savage contested off
come
the start. Yanis and Flixie annihilated.
They just started the
players
fucking
from above. And
game.
even Aqua
Holy
Noah in the
shit,
first match, holding height
let's go to
throughout the whole late game. Nobody's safe, Jacob.
Alright, chat, if
Yeah,
you're
nobody's
enjoying
safe
the
at all,
stream,
but
be sure
let me
to
give a
like.
huge
And
congratulations to
please
Flixie
follow
one
the
time. That was
Twitch
his
so that
first
we
VR
could,
in an FNCS
when we get affiliate,
finals
we're
lobby.
streaming
And there
a
was a lot
month,
of questions
non-stop,
going
a
around.
month
We know what
for
Yanis is
charity.
capable of,
All
but
proceeds
can
go to charity.
Flixie keep up when
Okay,
the
chat,
pressure
follow
is
this.
on? And let me tell you, he kept up and he kept up big. But now if that
Mr. Love,
momentum can
bro.
carry
I
over to the
fucking-
next 4 games, we
Wait,
will
video. We watching video, POV. The fuck are these graphics, guys? Oh, they were landing here?
Sniper aan de
Sniper, oh my god.
Zeg
Oh
maar eens
my
uit
God.
zijn oven.
Krankenwagen.
Kun je daar snipen?
Okay, wir müssen mal
Digga.
heißt, wir wissen
Oh, what's up,
eigentlich,
Vipers?
noch einen aus dem
I
Vault
hate
bekommen.
that. Wait, never mind. Yo, Vipers, hop on call?
Bruder, mein Herz gerade, oh mein Gott. Ah, ich hab 30 weit.
Alright, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you. Please don't be dick pics. Please don't be dick. Okay. Hop on call. We hop on
Ich
call.
hoffe, ich trinke einfach mal eine, weil ich... Tag bekommen.
Get the fuck on, man.
Scrappler?
Wait, what do you hate? Rainbow Goat. I literally saw you playing today. Alright, why did you say it's not mean the
Medkit here.
008? I don't play Fortnite. What?
Scrappler?
Answer the motherfucking call, man.
Mal eben.
Good.
Köppel nämlich.
Hab ich.
Okay, chat, is the wait, let's watch this off spawn, chat. After this off spawn. N? The fuck you mean N? You wanna say the N word right now?
Dieser AK.
Nehm ich.
Vipers, me and that girl I think are going places, I'll be honest. I'll be fucking honest. Soon. Ice people. Hmm? Huh? Yeah, that's what it's called, fucking Alaskans. Ice people.
Und Mini 2 Bags.
What the fuck you mean?
AK, aber ohne Scope, Digga.
Get on the fucking call, man. Nah, man, see you going chat. Like, what kind of friend is this?
Drauf, Jungs, Sniper, ne?
Okay, come on, can you fight this shit? Grim. Okay, they didn't get medallion. Unlucky.
Brauch einen Weg, falls du einen zu mir hochwerfen kannst.
No, that's actually cool, man.
Einfach nicht. Ja, zeig's auch nicht zu kaufen.
No, this strat is actually insane.
Ich hab 3 Minis.
Night time?
3 Bigs.
Fuck.
Scrappler. Ah, Airtag.
Ich hab Berries.
Meine Ammo ist echt.
At least answer
Der
DMs.
Light Ammo.
At least answer the DMs.
Dann hab ich noch eine Ammo-Taste.
No fucking. Bro, when the you go to sleep at 7.
Ich geh. Ich hab
No
keinen
fucking
Körper.
way you go to bed at
Hier ist
7.
noch eine Chest im Haus, aber ich loot die und
Half
voll.
8. Shut the
Activity check.
fuck up. You're not. You don't go to sleep at 8. That's like 8:30. That's bullshit. No, but are you fucking 80? Man's capping, chat.
Ich weiß nicht, ich glaube, du
You
musst
got
den Gripper
cap
droppen.
in your web.
Crash Pad?
Ja, oder das müssen wir droppen. Sniper oder so?
Gar nichts, I guess. Ich
Oh,
hab keine Sniper.
Oh, I did it wrong.
Ich hab 5 Minis, 3 Bigs.
Wait, how do I?
Grappler. Darf nicht werfen, die Crash Pads drops sind nur 3.
Control up there. Okay, wait. Let's. Okay, wait. Let's
Just
move
ready?
to Fortnite, cause yeah.
Trying to close the distance, trying to alleviate some of that pressure. Shots come in. Queasy gets a knock on the arc. That is going to be one, but Rick Moore's there to revenge his teammate, and he gets it with ease on the Queasy. A nice attempt coming out, just wasn't enough to pull them over, and Queasy and Thomas are down.
Got the initial shot off. Was not able to box him up in time,
back
though.
1 second, like, give
Good
me 10
reaction
seconds shot.
time, to be fair, by his opponent there. Just holding off until his duo came to help out. Queasy, I don't think even got the full finish, only the knock, so won't be getting those 4 points. As a reminder, it is 4 points per elimination today, but tomorrow the points do multiply by 1.5, so it's 6 points per elim tomorrow. As we look back at Ski Hen, we're just kind of looking around to see if there's any players rotating.
Yeah, it doesn't
Man,
look
really
like
said
they're gonna get that
night
forecast
time.
tower for themselves, unless anybody's willing to make the risky play and try to go for it and contest them. So one forecast
So when the
tower
fuck do you
down.
wake up? 4
Take Vico went
p.m.?
down to kind of start the game, so you gotta
Right.
imagine Kiro and Kuduo are claiming that for themselves. Right on cue, thank you very much. That's 2 forecast towers down, seeing who's really giving themselves the best opportunity to take the game. And look at Kuduo's inventory, no shotgun at all. What a risky play, because if they were to get contested, not only are they separated, I'm not sure how well he's gonna be able to fight back with just a striker.
I mean, we
Bro,
talked
I'm in
about
such
looking
a
at the feed in these
comfortable
lobbies.
position
The
right now,
players in
bro.
the surrounding areas that
I'm just
could
like
potentially third party
on
would
my
have seen
chair.
if Pink and Vico got
Chat,
eliminated right off
next
the
year
bat.
I'm probably getting face
And
cam. I'll be
basically
honest.
means that
I'm doing
Kiro
face
and
cam
Kuduo
streams. Should
are
I?
going to be more than healthier. Or healthier enough to get that
They'll
forecast
probably
tower.
wear
but
like a
Giro's
ski
cherry.
mask. I'll be honest.
They were looking like they had the tower for themselves, but now Putrick, Swizzy, they say we want that rotate. We want to be able to see those zones. And Giras gets cracked. This could be
my
more
legs
than
are
enough. Was it the
so
NPCs that spawned in
sore,
that did all that damage? Was it Swizzy? As he gets
I've
the knock,
wished
it
that,
seems.
like,
The 1 versus 2
in
now.
3 days
for
straight, if I
Putrick and
kill
Swizzy.
it, kill
I thought he was going to go in there and try to activate it real quick. It's down. Anybody can grab
I
it. The
love
cone
it.
is stopping the terminal from easily being accessible. As you said, Gears is already going to get chopped down. Putrick is ready to go on the hunt with the Flowberry Fizz. They haven't even gathered the forecast tower
Nah,
yet.
that
I'm
rotate is
assuming with a little bit of
insane.
hesitation from Swizzy, he's going to try to
What the
capture
fuck
it
is this
before it's too
location,
late.
by the way? I've been here once and
Forecast
didn't
tower
even
will be
realize it was here. I
captured.
thought this was a
Putrick now
no-name
trying to hunt
location, I'll be
down
honest.
this player that's escaped from his line
Bro,
of
we
sight.
need to. Oh my god, we need to get
But
on the
with
real.
zone
man.
closing,
We're so
it
close.
is
I'm
the
like
second
50%.
zone. It's
I'm
not
almost
gonna be
50%.
too
Champ.
dangerous to stay in it, especially
Need to get unreal.
as quickly as they can rotate. But, it
But
looks
I'm
like Putrick's
liking
gonna give up
Rainbow
on that
right
idea.
now, I'll be honest.
He kind of took a look, said, nah, maybe
Mostly
not.
because of Jinxie.
As he goes back to Swizzy now.
I'd be playing GTA because of
And they're
because
grouped
of
up.
my friends.
Yeah, that was looking a
But they're
little
doing
bit
a
cautious
cringe
there
ass
for a moment.
challenge, man. It's like
But for Putrick and Swizzy, not too many worries. for them. Still
restart
trying to go on a
like
sniping
your
spree, seeing a
the
team
whole
trying to
like basically
build
your
and
whole
move their way
progression.
forward. Forecast tower is going to be
And,
secured. Swizzy
People that don't
making
restart
that
can't
call
play
for
with us.
himself,
What?
letting Putrick get confident. That's Robound and Axe Force in the distance that Swizzy and Putrick are potentially trying to gatekeep on out before they move their way forward. They have multiple ways to rotate here, whether the grapple blade or the launch pad right above them. The choice is definitely theirs.
You can see too, there's not even that many. I didn't see a single duo based up on the edge of the zone as well. So Swizzy Putrick shouldn't have too many issues as they rotate on in. For Cammy and Seti, they have pulled this initial zone quite close to their drop spot, so they haven't had to rotate too far at all. But they have had to continue looking for those shots.
Cammy
There's only
needs to
one
get-
duo
get-
currently in their
get
line of
back
sight,
over this.
and he's unable to hit that initial sniper shot.
Very quiet performance so far as well from
Is it possible to
Cammy
win
and
all
Seti.
12
Something
games?
that you don't typically see, but when you do see them start off slow in an event, it is the early portion, so don't be too surprised.
Wait, how
to
the
see
fuck
them
are
have
we
a
already
global
1/4 of the
championship-style
games,
performance in the
1/3 of the
finals, where
games?
they were able
No,
to catch up
1/4
on
of
the
the
tail
games.
end. Yanis and Flixie rotating. They haven't had to rotate too far, though, from
That's actually
Reckless
insane.
Railways. They're just trying to leave the POI, get some surge, backtracking their steps. They know where all the loot is at over here towards Reckless Railways, so it won't be hard for Flixie to find the HP he needs.
See on the mini map, there are a few duos, but they're all kind of in the surrounding areas of Reckless. Nothing too close for Eclipse and Dexy, though. What's gone wrong here? Porhawa is going to be the player up against them. No duo partner, so it's a 1v1.
A team that plays so well, multiple second places throughout the qualification process.
Who they're
Even got
fighting
a first
against?
place just to get this
Eclipse.
far. Doesn't want to give up on that play.
Eclipse is like a
gonna
name
be
I've
knocked.
heard a
Dexy
lot
is the
about
one
and saw,
has to
but
play
I've never
defensive. Porhawa
processed.
goes in, doesn't land the shots he needs. Everything gets turned upside down. Eclipse, the revive was actually able to go off. Now it's a 2v1. Porhawa has to make the
that's
decision. Do I continue to hold my spot or disengage? And that decision is
Usually
going to be
you're
made
dead.
rather quickly with him running out of materials, running out of time. Dexy, Eclipse, they're going to continue to be on the chase. And it's a short-lived
They got
chase as they find the
free-
elimination and
what's
send
it
that
called?
full team back to the lobby.
Perfect timing to pick up his duo partner there. Porhawa unable to stop it,
Free
leading
surge.
to his demise. Volko,
Right,
Vortex
I
is
literally
now
can't
right beside
fucking
Ping and
move
Mixon's
my
box,
leg.
just kind of
Like,
eyeballing them
like I
down.
can't bend
You
them
can tell they're
'cause
hungry.
it
They
fucking
want
hurts.
something here. They want a little snack. Issue
until I
is,
use my arm.
third zone is quite a ways away. They will have to make a rotate here, but at the same time, if they can get a bit of damage, I don't know. The question is, who's going to rotate first? Who's going to be the duo? Kind of initiate this, as there's also a lot of players in the surrounding
Oh, I
areas that are
realized
gonna
why
be doing the
Vipers
same.
typed N.
Yeah, I
You
can imagine
racist
yelling
as
at each other through the cones. You rotate first because you know as well as I do what you're kind of alluding to. If you rotate first, you're susceptible to kind of getting tagged up. You're susceptible to kind of getting focused there in the lobby. But then you do
Boo.
have priority if you're able to make it through unscathed.
What the
and
fuck?
continue
She
to
has a
rotate ahead
red
of
haired
everybody
version?
else. Malibuca and Mustache, they
That-
made that
it kinda
rotation
looks dope.
very, very quickly
Kinda
in this
makes me
game to
horny
try
on
to get them a
memes.
spot, which isn't too far off from their POI. Just south of them is going to be fencing fields, but they're separated. Mustache
How are
has
they
a
so
tower on
separated?
top of a small hill. They're just trying to increase the
Imagine
chances
the
of
team
them being
literally,
able to
like,
get surge so they don't have to
fucks
worry about
them
it
up.
later in the game during rotations.
Oh my god, it's
You
the
know,
fucking
normally
team
I'm
that
not too
like
against
killed
duos
the
being
Savage.
separated when they have kind of like two separate towers, two elevated locations that they've kind of built bases on. But Malibuca being so low, it's not like he even has that much vision on the opponents, and they are far enough that it could get risky. But we'll switch over to Aqua Noah, who are going straight for the box fighting to
Wait.
get that damage. They are
Wait,
on
wait,
Hazy
what
Hillside,
was that pickaxe? Wait,
opposite
let me
side of the
check.
map from what
Let me
we've
check replays.
been looking at.
Check replays.
But it looks like iDrop Nebs aren't interested as they continue to rotate.
Yeah. And I know we were making all these jokes. You know, what year is it? With the people qualifying, Aqua, Mongrel. A lot of our OGs make it to this far, but it just kind of shows that they still got it.
What the hell was that
Especially
pickaxe? It's
knowing
like a
Aqua starting
mix
this game
between
off
candy
in
cane and
7th
what?
place so far throughout 2 games. Been pretty consistent. And this one could be the one to kind of push them over the top ahead of that point curve. Because usually after game 3, that's when you see the curve start to form where you're out on the leaderboard. You're either on top with very little worries or you're in the middle. That's where you really got to pick up your game.
Let's take a look here at what Cammy was able to do. Looks like they caught Sined off guard here. Just one quick frenzy shot's all it's gonna take. Be careful though, huge shot landed onto Cammy. Dropped him down to 50 HP, forced to recuperate his HP and shield back up. The good news is 3 medkits, 3 big pots, has basically everything you would need to continue going. But you can see now they are rotating in on a side of the zone that has a lot of duos already based up and finishing their rotates even. If you look at the bottom right at the mini map. So even if they take a minute to pause here in this bush and kind of take a look at where those duos
Chat,
are,
be honest
they
with me.
could
Do you have
plan
a
an efficient
dent in
route.
your head from
Yeah, with
your
the zone
headset? I
pulling
don't,
towards the
but I
north,
saw
pulling towards the
the
east.
streamers
I
actually
do
have.
believe there will be a gap if they continue
How
to
the
either
fuck do you
move
manage to do
towards the
that?
eastern part of the zone because a
I'm
lot of those teams
checking.
will already
I
have
don't have
rotated
it.
in.
No.
Mustache gets a knock on the Buell. Cammy and Seti just kind of eyeing up their rotation, waiting for a lot of these teams in so that way they can spot them out and figure out where the next spot is going to be for them. Noah makes this one look easy. Darkies goes in and out of that box almost simultaneously with a well-placed couple shots.
Mustache now. Reaper
Is
in hand.
Wait, is that actually a thing? Can you
But with
fix it?
413 damage above the threshold, it's
actually
not like
funny,
they're in an
this thing.
urgency to do much more.
Well, it's not
You can
fun.
see the floppers on the ground. The big pots. Spare one's gonna be popped here. What's the rotate they're planning? They have the grapple blades. The big pot coming, getting put to good use here. As it's Raban, and his duo partner close by.
Yeah, a lot of the spots just getting more and more congested with each waving second. Even sounds like a reboot van is going off, and they're trying to chase that one. That's dark.
Nah, but Dylan Rez on
Maybe a
our
couple of minutes ago, if that, and
and
now
this
he's just fighting to
backfired.
keep their game alive here in game 3. Raisin is going to get dropped to just a sliver of HP.
Nice.
Is he going to get anything off? No, he's not. But that's no worries. They're close.
Wait,
to
imagine-
zone. They have
imagine
more
they
than
get
enough
pushed now.
med kits. This is a little bit of a blessing in disguise. Instead of wasting one of those med kits earlier, going from 10 HP all the way to 100. Now he's going to start off at 30.
Look, Resident Video, we're not letting that one slide. They heard the reboot coming through, instantly crash pad.
Nebs. Nebs,
instantly
no.
getting a knock now. 1v1, but not gonna be enough as Miko is
Fuck,
gonna finish him
man.
off. Question is now, he has to pick up his duo partner, but the third party is too
Nate,
dominant.
boo.
It's Elim'd. Nate, duo partner, Scree lane now.
Killed this
as
son of
well.
a bitch.
After taking out Mongrel and Savage, they have 3 Elims on the board. They're not done yet.
Now they want to go ahead and make an off-spawn battle like that count. Kind of get as many points as possible because
Get these
nothing
bitches
is
off my screen,
guaranteed
man.
going up against a team like Mongrel and Savage, especially with multiple third parties that we've already seen throughout 3 games wanting to disrupt that and try to pick up points on any weak opponents. But they have so much distance to cover before they find that safety in towards the zone, and since they got to go over the mountain, they can't even crash pad right out of the gate to get there.
Imagine.
The zone's always difficult on thin ice in the hills.
Yes, slide upwards.
It opens up
this
some
makes
opportunities
sense.
to kind of
What the
use
fuck?
that natural environment to block some shots as you rotate, but at the same time,
Or
when it's full of
Jans.
duos, full of players doing the same,
But
it
in my
makes it
country,
that
you
much
would
more
say
difficult. And
Jans.
look at this, once again, Jacob, the kind of bush base, I guess I'll
Same
call it,
Greece.
that Janice and Flixie have continued to do, where I'd say it uses just as much materials as a regular box, but you have a lot more
Wait,
vision.
why
and the
do
opponents don't even
chat?
know exactly where you're
Why
taking those
do
shots from.
people
You can see now all the
like
rifts from Rift
G
Island
the
coming
letter
through
G?
the
Why
launch
do
pads.
Americans and
A bunch of
English
birds in
people
the
say
sky. They're basically
with,
just aim training right
basically
now.
a J?
Unfortunately, it looks like they need to
J.
put a bit more hours into
What?
it, as not a shot has been landed yet. But hopefully,
Giannis, not
the snipe
Giannis.
unable to connect.
Yeah, I got to be thanking Yanis there for grabbing that smart pistol. The few shots that were able to connect and get them above the damage threshold.
And why do you say
continuously, I should
yeah?
came
Why do
from
you
that
say the
smart
E
pistol
not
with
the
the lock-on
A?
feature. Reason the deal under pressure yet again from one
Yeah,
fight to the next. That's
single-handedly has the
Casper on
most
the other side. And a
confusing
quick knock going to be found by Reason. Duo has no other choice but to disengage and continue moving forward in zone. And another lifeline has been grabbed by Vidil and Reason. Because look at the med kits, look at the shields
man.
and the material they were able to get.
What
because
tick
of
is
that.
it?
You're gonna see now.
Oh,
it is 6 zone.
it's 6.
It's gonna be taking 2 every second.
OMG, wait, it's half zone already? What,
They
bro?
have the Flowberry
Fucking
Fizz
games
to
are going
grant
by
them that
so
mobility
fast.
boost. Even the grapple blades to continue, but by this zone, you can see there's a lot of duos already built up on the edge, so they will be looking back, especially if they heard shots. So Resident Vidil are gonna
Tomorrow's
have
the
to be
last
careful
day
here, but do
before
they even want
school
more?
starts. Fuck.
Still hungry for another Elim. They get the crack, but quickly realize, you know what, maybe we should rotate the zone first, and then we can hold them from there.
Great decision for them because now when the zone does open up, there's going to be a lot of space for them to work with.
But
A
eel.
couple duos around as well. They got to be careful. Saw Pablo getting cracked over there towards the side. Kido and Kiro teamed up as
Don't you
well.
wanna use some
Lazen
Memphis, by the way?
forced to be by himself until Locks reunites.
Second
He was the
doesn't
one that got
exist.
tagged up on the edge of zone not too long ago. Malibuca Mustache.
Wait, I love that Aqua's name is Bring Back
This
Safe.
is a team that we thought
When
being
literally
contested was one of the
Fortnite
worst things
sees
that
the,
can happen to them, and I feel like that's a blessing in disguise the way they're playing.
100%. I'm thinking back though, Kido, they do have the forecast tower, so seeing that they're based up on the edge could be, because next zone is gonna pull there once again.
Yeah,
Pixie, though,
you're dead.
only 8 below.
Go for it. You're literally
That 8
dead right
damage
now.
is gonna be enough.
GG. Yeah.
To potentially take him out of the match here.
Like, what the
There
fuck
it is.
were you
Gets
doing
eliminated the
standing
Storm Surge. Mustache Malibu.
How the fuck you have a medallion?
Gonna be
Huh?
rewarded now with a mythic item and a medallion. More than enough loot here.
OMG
And
King.
it's King Phaser beside them.
That's their second medallion, second mythic weapon. Looking to be the final boss if he can collect them all. King Phaser, you said, not too far away from that box, but they're so far below the damage
Oh
threshold.
my fucking
They
god.
might have no other choice.
Yeah,
but to
they're
try to
not
box
like
fight.
that.
Malibu comes
Said he
stash,
that
and
again?
These teams
No.
get close enough that they can put some shots through, but it's King.
Polish.
Instead of dealing damage, he takes another couple of shots, forced to
really
use his
need to
very
do
last big
this.
pot.
Pressure is on for the duo.
No
Chaos
snipes.
unfolding as Storm Surge is now active.
Yeah, GG.
No sniper rifle in King's hand. It's what's made him turn around from these situations.
Why are you using a
Time and time again.
Yeah,
As
GG.
now what has to be done is a full-on entry to an opponent's box, and it comes through.
Medkit,
The first
you
knock is secured.
dumbass.
The 2v1 is still active, but
Yeah,
Surge is still
GG.
ticking. One more
Oh,
tick and
wait,
King gets
no
eliminated
way.
here.
Oh no, just dropped down to 5 HP. Phaser's already down. Storm Surge.
Yeah,
Mini's gonna
GG.
be popped just in time. Second one goes through, but still
The fuck?
50 below.
Why
before
not
he
Med-
finally makes the desperate attempt to try to get some shots onto Clownski.
Medkit,
He goes
heal
down
up, don't
along with
fucking
Phaser.
push.
And before placement
freaking
points as
stupid.
well, so they got very little for this game.
Clown grows
I
now.
always want to see cool
Gonna pick up
walls.
the extra loot from King and Phaser. 101 above from those eliminations. That engagement was also a savior for the duo as we check out now. Yanis Flixie. Be careful as the Storm Surge aggression continues, but Flixie unfazed.
Oh no. From unfazed,
Giannis-
just getting
yeah.
cracked there.
Giannis
momentarily.
alive? What
That's
the
how
fuck?
Yanis was kind of left as
By the
a
way, how the
solo
fuck do you have
again.
medallion?
Another big team on that leaderboard.
GG.
Losing someone before placement points can go in. Yanis quickly rotating on over.
Wait, Cherry killed the Cherry.
You see him
Huh?
falling slowly but surely down that damage threshold, which is fine and dandy for now. But he's gonna have to start going
Nah, show me
on
that
the
replay.
lookout.
Oh, taste
Once
that
zone
bit.
closed, Cammy find a huge
Do you know
elimination
Scammer?
off the Tayson.
Well,
A little
Cammy,
bit of
Cammy,
a
you go
rematch
to
from the Invitational going against
Scammer
Venom
shit
next,
on.
but he's gonna get chopped down and get
go.
everything for himself.
W
Got picked
W
by
Cammy
Surge
chat.
in the
W is in the
last
chat for
moment
Cammy.
Making him get
Severe,
eliminated.
what the
All
fuck?
these veterans, you can see how difficult it has been to get enough
Nate,
damage.
dead. Let's go.
As time and
Malibuka.
time again, we see these players go down to Surge. Shimoki now.
Oh,
Could he be the next victim? One above. Not gonna hold on too long as now 20 below. Misha though,
R8.
Teeny straight into a knock. Can
Like
they
the
secure
car,
the
or-
finish? Pressure from the side. Third party's coming
Or is it
through.
the new
They do
Tom
get the
Clancy's
refresh,
Rainbow
but they're only 27
Rainbow
above.
Siege?
Yeah, and still pressure on the
Rainbow
other side
Eight
of that
Siege.
build. And the problems continue because they have to go max distance on the other side of the zone. If they're looking to find some safety and without any heals, no shields, no med kits that they can use, and running very, very low on build. So Misha, Teeny are going to have to
Yeah,
find
GG.
some sort of elimination and refresh
GG.
on this rotation
He
and
dead,
still
but
getting
his
tagged
teammate's
up
gonna be
through
alive.
the sky.
How the fuck are you alive? How the f-
10 HP. Just colliding against the rock.
Man,
could be
you
enough
could have
to
literally killed him
eliminate
with
here. As they are
How
190
the
above.
fuck is he
Storm
alive?
Surge is not gonna affect them.
Oh
Med
my
kit gets
God.
dropped, and they start healing.
Nah, that's actually damn W.
This is where they can kind of wrap down low towards the bottom. During the qualification, they were pretty consistent
Atlantic
towards the
minus
top of the
Stella
leaderboard,
going.
doing what they do best. Yanis still under pressure, 46 below, and that pressure just gets even more difficult to work with now that he's on the rotation, trying to find a spot in towards the zone. Ultimate low ground with still some damage to go, but he does have the Flowberry Fizz, does have some med kits, so he could try to heal this one out.
39 players, 22 duos in the water. Don't drown here, Yanis. You have to find something. 2 medkits could help him last a little longer, but with Storm Surge ticking, you have to be careful. 72 HP, medkit gets popped, and the pressure continues from the players below. Forced to cancel the medkit, build up a little more. He has a bit of wood, but with the shots coming through, I don't know if it's gonna be enough time.
Nah, it's GG.
Still 58 below. First of the 2 med kits are going
It's
to come
37,
out.
it's 36
Still
kills.
needs a few players to go down before he saved the Storm Surge, and almost means the second one being used rather quickly. He has to rotate. 149. Teeny's there. This is his opportunity to try to get some shots now that he has some elevation and he can look back
No
towards
mats,
the zone.
no bitches.
No real opportunities to be found for Yanis. But so Cammy ends up in his line of sight. Shimoki as well almost became a target. Blessing in disguise for Yanis, but he's
How is
still
he not
below the
taking
threshold.
damage?
Now, Grapple Blade put
Hello?
to good use. He finds an option, but it's too risky as Yanis now just 6 builds left. Impact is needed.
Yeah, he's there. He's
crucial as he's put into panic. 50 below. Surge will start ticking shortly. If he's unable to do more damage, he sees Reason below. He sees all these players flying through the sky, but it's gonna be 68 damage. 18 now is all he needs.
Barely is able to get above. A couple of shots like that is going to give him a little bit more room in terms of comfortability before he goes to the front side yet again. Doing wonders here as a solo, but a refresh is going to have to come through. Out of materials, out of resources. Voko's Vortexers. First one's on the high ground, but Vidil on that mid layer. He could be the one along with Reason to try to take over that high ground.
Yanis taken out. Cammy still staying strong.
Him as a solo got 5 times more points than fucking Savage and
Medkit, Mythic, Flowberry has everything to continue clutching.
This could be his opportunity, but time is slowly but surely running out. Reckless Railways give him a little bit of separation with those builds that are already there. Reason, Vidil still battling for that high ground, but a lot of damage has been taken. They're going to get pushed further and further down low thanks to Vortexers and Voko.
Could this be it? Will they want to go for the high ground? Vortexes and Volko holding strong, but for how long? As there's only 7 builds left for Volko. Chop down now. Opportunity arises for their opponents as they build up. It's Axe Force looking to take it.
That was his chance. Roban's there to back him up. Volko doesn't have any builds. He cannot keep getting up higher and higher. He's going to have to let the fight come down to him, and that's exactly what came through. Vortexers did a good job of battling both Axe Force and Roban down, and even elimination happening to the backside of zone, but he wasn't able to get the mats. He's out of mats and out of time.
Cammy still up though, 4 elims to his name now, 18 builds as he continues to clutch as a solo, but boom, eliminated. Vidil, 5 on the board, Reason knocked down.
That's the med kits that he was able to found and immediately starts putting them to work, trying to stagger himself back, get a couple more placement points. Vortex's Voko, they had high ground and they're doing a good job of holding on to it, but both of them are weak. Slivers of HP, only shield to get passed around.
Ping, 1 shot away from securing an elimination. He does it. No medkit picked up though as he's continuing to build out. Mats are running low. It is a full duo down below. It is a full duo up above. The 2 versus 2 as Volko gets cracked.
Well, I'll just stream
The Mixon goes down. It's all up to pings. No HP, no builds. Grapple blading to high, but it's not enough. A huge shutdown for Vortexers and Volko to take game 3, and they were the team Takata that was able to not only grab high ground, but finally hold on to it to the very end.
A crucial hammer pump shot to secure them the victory royale. They were contested through the late game.
2 games died.
Time and time again, trying to take the high ground from them, but they were landing their shots. They were connecting what needed to be connected. From that, they got the win.
That team that you were talking about battling for the high ground, Roban, Axe Force, they were immediately dethroned and sent back to the lobby to watch this masterpiece. They knew they had their opponents down. They knew they had them out. They wait for the grapple blade, and 2 well-placed shot ends that run. Voko Vortexers have finally awakened for their slumber.
We have not seen a single heal off today. It's been non-stop action in these final moments. You can tell the level that this lobby is at.
Yep, but this is it. Game 3 is over. We finally have reached the halfway point of day 1 of the EU FNCS. I'm going to throw it on over to analysts to let us know where everybody stands on that leaderboard.
Thank you very much. I am really looking forward to finding out who has made it to the top after such an intense battle. And Volko and Vortexers were already comfortable within the top 10, top 5 even. So surely that's going to be taking them all the way to number 1. We've got to just wait a little while our elves check.
You know what? No, never mind. 94.
Chat, the thing is, if you get a 10 kill win tomorrow, that's the same amount of points as first is right now.
True.
The 10 kill win tomorrow is like 160 points.
True, 40 points in the
So like, sure, it's nice to do good the day 1, but like day 2 is what matters the most by far.
Yeah, but how likely is if you're gonna be fucking dead the whole time?
Let's go.
I want to play that like
I don't know what it's called.
Okay, a
bro.
minute chat. Tell
Let's
me
play
the game.
fucking White Super then. No?
Gwen Stacy and
Let's
Spider-Man.
play the Reaper. You down?
Yeah, if we can play the Reaper.
Oh, okay. OG John Wick.
Tell us all to be popular.
No. No. Chat, who's gonna win off spawn, Nate or Savage? Why the fuck does it show he has 120 FPS here, but then when he plays that he has like unlimited?
Come on, man.
Come on.
Let's win the 50-50 once.
Folks.
This game, then the next one, and the next one.
Why is Savage always gone?
Fucking yeah, I'm a nerd.
Yo, Benji tweeted good luck. I didn't even see that.
Snake.
I'm never on Twitter.
Okay. Smart drop. I mean, I guess it's this one. They outdropped us with that last time, no?
Yeah,
It was pretty much the same boss.
Is it on your marker? Or is it here?
My marker is further down. I think.
Okay.
Should be on my marker.
Come on, Savage.
I don't know. I feel like it could be this, but
Just-
I think
just-
it's safe. Go with yours.
Come on, Savage.
Dropped so much earlier if we go.
Bro, my hands are so freaking
That's the thing.
Yeah.
smooth. God damn.
Can
So
we get
let me-
no
let me-
glider bug as
Yeah,
well?
maybe. Wait. I need to wait.
Is
till the boss gets
your
close to me.
smooth or ashy? Not smooth.
Oh no. I got no glider bug. I got no glider bug.
Good shit, fine.
It drops pretty
I
bad.
think they're dropping late on the thing.
Oh my, what did I just do? Okay, we're good.
You need to have the
Next
outdrop.
to us.
But these,
I
we
think
can
it's
mark the
50-50
first one on the
in
left.
chest. No,
And it is.
nothing.
Okay, I'm 50-50 in the chest then.
Oh, okay.
He got everything. He's fucking macroing, bro. I'm dead. Bro, he got everything.
50.
Bro, that is the biggest macro I've ever seen. There's no fucking way. I scroll wheel, pressing E, and I got auto pickup on, and he gets everything.
What?
What?
That
GG.
chest is so fucking annoying, man.
In much of what we've seen from them this season, it's been disjointed. That's never a word you would have ever associated with Cammy and City in the past. So
That's all
it's
like-
you know wishful thinking to think all of a sudden they'll piece it together now for finals, but you just have to hope the solo cut just keep rolling through.
I'm wondering, guys, about the victory royales this season, and I know it's hard to tell from the qualifiers because day one and day two, sorry, qualifiers, I should say semi-finals, day one and day two, we had get a victory royale and you get all the way to the grand finals. But I feel like this time, this finals is not necessarily going to be won by a team that's got a victory royale, because there are duos
Yes,
that
I
we
was
do look
going
to
to
for
be
consistency.
honest.
Why are you baiting, Nate? Nate, you're playing for $3 million and
How
you're
the fuck
baiting.
he
What are
changed?
you doing, brother? This guy just baited for a total of 40 seconds, then died and didn't get a single kill. Nate, you're playing for $3 million.
Wait, 3 mil?
What is that idiot doing? Too
Drops on-
perfect.
Wait, what drops?
Too perfect.
Drops. How the f-
That's not even
How I
criticism.
get drops?
Phone?
how under pressure he was. He had it from library double.
Bro,
He had heard
Loud
so
ADHD.
much pressure towards mezzanine, but he managed to dance around those
Alright,
around those
very
nades that were
good.
coming in and just got himself into a position to get that opening kill. Great stuff from Dan. Really set Virtus Pro
Your
up
mic
forward.
is-
So, moving to
Connect.
round
Wait, chat.
three.
I'm
Audio
one
too
second.
perfect.
Gaming.
One second, chat. Don't be mad at me, please.
What?
Fuck is there?
We saw Virtus Pro start
Right
pretty
thing.
well.
Audio too good.
Oh my god, I can't. I'm using my
Why aren't you playing? Well, so here's the thing.
login with Twitch.
So like I've thought about becoming a professional R6 player many times. You know what I'm saying? I definitely could be a pro player. I just prefer content. You know what I'm saying? Why is my mod putting skull emojis?
Oh my god, two-step
And then
verification.
chat's
Suck
just
my
laughing.
dick, man.
Okay. So anyone laughing, you're banned, by the way. But besides the point, I could be a pro. I just prefer content. I could be a pro. I could be up
Facts.
here.
Go.
Nice. Tucci said cap. Great, bro. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate it.
They were trying to hold a library last time. They were
I
trying
could
to
be a
hold
pro,
up to
realistically.
last time.
What the
It's
hell?
gonna be the same this time
You
around.
guys
Oh,
are
wait.
so cringe.
Oh.
Space Station, stop. Yo. The actual Space Station account is just talking shit. Space Station, one more comment, I'm burning the merch. One more comment. That hoodie is going into a fireplace. One more fucking comment, Space Station. Chase, thank you for the 10 gifted.
Okay, we're chilling.
Almost
Okay.
Chad, I could be a pro.
Boom.
Okay.
So that's what I'm keeping a close eye on is where does Nate get to? What do they open up? No doubt it's going to be in and above sights.
Space Station W.
Okay, we're
You
good,
guys
chat.
just dick ride. Okay,
Hopefully,
you guys just dick ride.
and most of the chat left. Yeah.
Yo, this JV guy
Wait, why
is
the f-
nasty, by the way.
I just
JV
realized.
92.
Bro, I'm taking a piss shot.
With the upper hand in this battle, Kiduo is forced to make a difficult decision. Does he go for the 1 versus 2? He's farming up, maximizing the amount of materials as he knows there's no more time to run. Vico, Pink now. Take the shots, but you gotta be careful. Pink gets cracked. They're low on materials. Kiduo should have more in this situation, as now they tried to do a cheeky little crash pad play, but with the frenzy shotgun in hand, it's gonna be a 63, but it's not enough to get the Elib 1v1.
The timing just wasn't there. Vico goes in just a little bit too ahead of himself. Now Pink is forced to kind of battle it out, and he doesn't have a shotgun. This could get dangerous. Breaks into the first box. Shotgun or no shotgun, he doesn't care. And Kiduo stands tall yet again. Back-to-back games taking out Pink and Vico off spawn.
You could not be losing those engagements when so much is on the line. I like the kind of game plan change, though. Switching up their drop, trying to find a new way to come out on top. It's all about adapting in Fortnite competitive. But you have to do it quickly if you're trying to make those changes in day 1. You'll have a bit more time to study in between day 1 and 2, but right now, it all has to be done in the moment.
Finally, we jump on board this fight and over towards Lavish Layer. And so far on the day, we've seen very, very quick
I don't know
interaction
when I'm gonna
between the two
stream this
teams,
because
Breezy
I,
and Veno
yeah,
getting
basically
pushed
the second
off
part of
in that
school
last
start,
game, seeing
and I'm gonna
a
have
different
tests,
approach here. Making sure to
and
loot up
yeah,
the
hopefully,
kind of work
hopefully
their
my
way top to bottom,
tests,
and then kind of work their way
hopefully
back
I'll
on up.
like
get
pass
as
them,
many
so I
of the
need to
resources
fucking
as
study
possible.